microphones, because that's what you do when you start a stream, I'm told, is turn them off and not on, and there we are! Look, it's people on cameras, on the interwebs, with D&D. We're so happy to be here. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the party. Yes, tonight we bring you the third of 4 parts, one might say the penultimate episode of the Necromancers Gambit. A adapted 3-shot that turned into a 4-shot, set in my homebrew world of Hamburg. So I hope you all enjoy. Over the last few sessions, our party has found that there is some sort of crazy necromancer stuff going on during the Salvation Day parade in the city of Hamburg. There was an attack by a large number of undead emanating from some sort of weird mist. Finding some clues, our party went to this elven bookkeeper farther south on the Schalda River, who was able to point them in the direction of what could possibly be happening, which was an elven necromantic lair underneath the ruins of an old town called Knockrichten, just north of the swamp called, obviously, Swamp Noct. There, the team encountered a party of bandits, for lack of a better term, that were looking to also destroy the whatever the necromantic power was there, and on their way back to Hamburg, the party was ambushed by the very people who were taking them. The envoys from the Black Wake, which was the name of that bandit group, decided to try and seize control of the mercenary company, or the bandit company, by taking out these envoys while simultaneously attempting to decapitate the leadership of the Black Wake. Turns out our party was way stronger than them and completely murdered them, as the good guys tend to do, but we're then confronted with another elf, far more mysterious and a bit more pompous than good old Wistari, who runs that bookkeeper shop that I mentioned, who also believed that he had a line on how to stop these undead attacks. All they had to do was find some phylacteries that were hanging out in and around the ruins of Knockrichten, and so that's where our party is now. They're haunting around the ruins of Knockrichten looking for phylacteries. They found the first one deep within an ancient elven library at the end of last week's episode, and they have 2 more to find before proceeding on with whatever the heck happens next. So before we get started, let's say hi to everyone. Hi, I'm Throck, at Throck Plays. Just at Throck Plays on Twitter, and that's me. Right below me is Mr. Steve Mack.
Hey, I'm Castle Mac D&D on Twitter and Twitch, Castle Mac, where my friends and family play D&D a couple nights a week, live play. Excited to be here.
Hey. And then below that, of course, is my amazing partner in crime. I have to call her this or she gets mad. The wonderful, fabulous, incomparable Kimages.
No one's holding a gun to your head to say that. You're gonna lie to kick it. I'm Kim Edges on Twitch and Kim Edges TV on Twitter, and I play Helbis. She is a human paladin. We are level 13, and I'm ready to knock and roll.
Are you ready to knock and roll?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
God.
Well played. Yes, ma'am.
I'm
yes,
out.
ma'am.
Thanks.
And next to that is, of course, our Tuesday D&D, or our Tuesday GM, Shogun.
Hello. I run Dark Heresy on Tuesdays tomorrow. Every single Tuesday for the next while. But I have a short attention span, so I will be moving on to something else soon enough. And I'm already lining up players for that. Super exciting. Last session, we had a giant battle between a cyborg character and a giant orc on top of a gigantic mech.
Yeah, that sounds like Warhammer 40k to me. Yeah, that sounds exactly like
was,
that's
was
awesome.
it grim and or dark?
Yes, and the cyborg lost the one human leg he had left.
Nice. Yes, because more mechanical parts means more human. Right. Yes. Good. All for the Omnissiah. Next up, we have the Nerdy Viking himself.
What's up? I'm Adam. I'm playing Norden von Beck, the blood hunter of the group. You can find me on Twitter at nerdy_Viking, and basically that's where I hang out most of these days.
Sweet. And last but certainly not least is the amazing perler artist extraordinaire, because these are so awesome. Pew, 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 pew. Is Shan.
Hey guys, Shanalogic. Also on the Saturday game that's coming up, so you guys should all get hyped for that, because the DM's super excited, we're all excited, and it's gonna be horrible, we're all gonna die. But it'll be fun to watch. I'm Shanalogic on Twitch and Twitter, so come follow me, chat with me, I post giveaways, and like to talk about nerdy shit.
Hell yeah. All right, so let's hop right in. Just a quick reminder to our loving audience. Subscription means you get to give one person in the game the night you subscribed a free crit. Not the DM, sadly, I don't get it for that. I get it for other things. Or if you want to donate bits or cash, you can do the same thing. It helps us cover the cost of running this, which it actually costs stuff to run one of these, it turns out. So it always helps. Although no pressure, we're here to play games and have fun and have an awesome community. So with that, let's get started. Party, you're looking for some phylacteries. You've made your way back out of the Elven Temple or the Elven Library with your very first one, and have two more to seek out before you. One in a tomb in the Knockrichten, in the Knockrichten Cemetery, and the other deeper to the south in the swamp. Where do you want to go next?
I think it only stands to logic. We head to the tomb next. It's just right here. Must be right around.
I thought whatever's closer.
That's right. Working smart, not hard.
True.
You're hardly smarting.
All right. So you guys are going to head off to the... Let me get up to it here. To the graveyard. Sweet. All right. Just as a reminder, this place is a war zone right now. The alpha you talked to before, I don't know why I'm blanking on his name, but I'll get there real quick.
Zendaro?
Oh, yes.
No,
yeah.
that's...
Oh, no, Thurandiel? Oh, yeah, Thurandiel.
Grix remembers him as
That's
High
right,
and
that's
Mighty
right.
Mass Heal.
Thurandiel and his men they're also looking for more of these artifacts, and are also creating military pressure against the swarm of undead that are in here, in order to give you guys space to move around safely. And Knockrichten itself is a ruin. There are... most of the buildings here are ruined. Even though it's daylight right now, there's this heavy kind of overcast gloom everywhere you go, with a very light kind of misty rain that creates this constant thrum in your ears as you move down the streets. You're constantly crunching over rubble and stepping over fallen timbers from buildings. Most of the houses only have a wall or two left. It's been 17 years since this place was lived in, and it's not being recaptured by nature, but it is being destroyed by the undead who inhabit it. Luckily, as you move through town, you hear the sounds of combat, sometimes getting very close to you, but never actually reaching you, as it seems like this elven cohort is doing its job and giving you the space you need. As you get to the cemetery, you see that it's one of the few entirely untouched parts of Knockrichten. It is an expansive complex with large wrought iron gates all around it, monuments and headstones perking up here and there in a very classically Gothic style. It's row upon row of macabre statues and mausoleums, and you can, deeper in the graveyard, hear some voices speaking.
Creepy. Can I have another piggyback ride?
I suppose. So I'll hoist him up onto my plated
Perhaps I
shoulder.
should see if I can sneak up and overhear what they're saying. What do you think? Will you come back me up if I get in a spot of trouble, Iode?
Always.
All right. I'd like to sneak off Throck to try to get closer and overhear.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Okay.
All right. So as you're working your way through the headstones, and it's actually relatively easy for you because you don't even have to duck all that much to like get
Yeah,
behind
just
and
walk
duck,
normally.
right? And duck it from headstone to headstone, and it is a large complex. About 200 feet ahead of you, you see four shapes speaking to each other. Three of them are humanoid-sized with these heavy hooded cloaks. And one of them is a large floating orb, for lack of a better term, very wrinkled and old with these stalks coming out of it, and a large central eye. They don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Excellent. Would Raynor have any idea what that might be?
So, team, tell me, in your adventures, do you think you would have run into a beholder before?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would imagine so.
We are pretty high level. We
Yeah.
probably fought one. Maybe came out worse for wear.
Yeah,
Pretty sure Ione has a tattoo of one, so she's definitely fought it.
nice. All right, yeah, then you would
On
absolutely...
her ass.
on her ass. You would definitely notice it. You would definitely recognize that as a beholder.
All right. Raynor would press himself up against the headstone he's behind and remember their fallen comrade, Vestia, who died to the beholder when last they came upon one,
Nice.
and would suppress a feeling of panic before sneaking back to the group. Well, it's not good. The voices we heard, it was 3 humans and one of those beasts, the beholder. The one with the eye and the stalks, that we barely made it out alive.
That's gonna complicate.
Oh, this'll
things.
be fun.
Did you identify if they're near our objective?
Do we know where our objective is within the cemetery?
It is in a mausoleum, of which there are many.
All we know is it's in one of the mausoleums, but there's so many of them it's hard to say. That being said, it's unlikely we'd find a beholder and some of its followers anywhere but where we're trying to get.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Yeah, sure.
Raynor.
Should be fine.
You don't
How's
recognize
a
the
4?
You don't recognize the beholder.
As in, I don't recognize it as a beholder?
No,
or
you know it's a beholder, you just don't recognize
I just don't know the one. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not one I'm familiar with anyways. Well, what do you propose we do? You know me, I'm all for negotiating with a hail of arrows, and I know Iodi would back me on that. But, well, you remember what happened last time.
Do we want to encounter it in the open or underground? I think that is our only choice.
Well,
Or well, there's no way we're sneaking past it, is there?
not in your heavy armor. I probably could, but I'd have to leave your loud asses behind. I think if the choice were mine... Go ahead, Grix.
Well, I would put forth the suggestion I gave before. Perhaps I could go ahead, being a more evil creature myself. Perhaps I could get a conversation started without immediately being disintegrated.
Well, that's not a bad idea, but once the fight got started, you wouldn't have any of your range. What do you think, Norden? You're a hunter of monsters, and you always have been. What should we do here?
If we don't fight it now, there's a chance that we'll have to fight it, and we could be a little worse for wear later on. But seeing that we have 3 tiny folks and 2 larger, and Grix, correct me if I'm wrong, you can cast invisibility, am I right?
Yes, but we can't trust it not to see us.
And Beck reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out. And I believe this is a potion of invisibility that I happened to pick off the table down in that the library down there. So we could either try to stealth sneak past, or try to take out this beholder now before before we're too weak and tired to fight it off later.
Hey, that could work. I didn't overhear anything of what they were talking about, but, well, as I said, it's a bit too much of a coincidence for that to be hanging out in a random cemetery if it weren't hanging out at our objective as well. I don't know if they can see invisibility. They might be able to. Either way, they'll have a bit of trouble seeing me. What concerns me with facing it in the open is it can fly a bit better than me, and a hell of a lot better than Iode.
Hey, I can fall pretty well.
Aye, but this would be going the opposite direction, dear.
Well, if someone were to throw me up really high, I'll gently float down and be able to hit it on the way.
I think the only one here who might even be anywhere near having that kind of strength is Helbus, and I don't think she's going to be tossing you today.
I can throw you if you want.
What do you think, Helbus? What do you think we should do? Should we ambush it while we've got the chance to maybe catch it surprised, or try to sneak past?
I think we should try to sneak past, but it's unlikely that we'll all be undetected.
I think that we are forced into an encounter no matter what we do. We just choose how and where.
It's always worth a shot to try going in stealthily, but be prepared if it goes tits up.
What about you, Norden? You in agreement with that? I think I can back that, Helbus.
Yeah, we've faced a couple of these before, and hasn't always been pretty. I agree with Helbus.
All right then. What about you, Iode? You feel comfortable with that? I know sneaking about isn't your favorite approach.
I'll try to be quiet. Aye.
All right then. Let's get moving. I'll take point.
Okay.
All right. So
Stealth.
you're going to try and stealth past the beholder and his three buddies.
Yes. Don't say it like that. That's a great plan.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Out.
Correct. That is the plan.
Okay. How close do you feel like you want to be getting to them?
Probably. Is it pretty clear visibility? I mean, it's not foggy or anything, right? You said
It's
it was
a little
overcast,
foggy.
but
It's overcast and raining. So,
given that we don't actually know where the mausoleum is heading, I think we'd probably keep a decent, 100-foot away. But the whole time trying to spot really what they're up to. See if they're near a mausoleum, or if they look like they're entering one, or...
Okay, so you're going to try and stay about 100 feet away as you sneak past. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, just checking. Can I get a group stealth check?
Oh boy.
Alright.
So for those of you who've never done a group check before, what that means is everyone will roll stealth, and Helbus will have to do it with disadvantage because she's wearing heavy armor.
Son of a...
That was a good roll, too, Elvis.
That was a good roll.
I will cast greater invisibility on Helbus.
Oh, Helbus!
Still got that
I've
18.
oiled my armor.
Yes!
Yeah.
Patted it up so it's quiet.
All right.
Nice.
So you guys start getting low and moving through the graveyard. You get about 300 feet out, and you really start taking your time and moving, hopping from gravestone to gravestone, doing your best not to make any sound. You make it to about 200 feet, and they still haven't noticed you. You're able to, duck behind this one mausoleum that's old and decrepit, and you kind of have to hold your breath for a minute because one of the cloaked figures looks over in your direction, but you feel like, okay, it seems like they haven't noticed us. You get about 150 feet away, and there's a number of very raised, although not full mausoleum size, sort of memento mori, and you're able to hide behind a couple of them. Raynor, as you look up, they don't seem to notice you, and when you get within about 110 feet of them, you're hiding behind a number of gravestones, and you hear, I Believe we have unexpected guests. And you see one of the eye stalks twitch and look over in your direction before the whole rest of the body turns with it.
I will indicate silence to the rest of the party.
You're
And then
invisible,
I
right?
will step out and reveal myself.
Are you invisible?
I am not.
Okay.
Oh, is that
The only person invisible is Helbus.
So as he turns to you, Helbus is no longer invisible.
Oh,
Can I do
that?
anything right now? Can I do?
She should still be hiding behind a whatchamacallit, a stone, right? Headstone, right?
Did it look like the invisibility faded, or just blinked out, or what?
So as he turned, it's literally like her body wiped away. Like the invisibility wiped and she turned back on to visible.
I'm always on.
Yeah.
That's my secret.
That's
Can
not
I do
good.
anything right now, or do I need to wait for?
No, if you so you see Grix stepping out, what do you do?
Can I cast? Is my first question.
You don't know, you'll have to try.
Guardian of Faith.
So as you attempt to cast it, use the spell slot, but you feel like you've suddenly lost all connection to magic. Like you reach out and you pluck at the strings of divine magic in order to shape this spell, but there's nothing to pluck at. That won't be necessary.
Are you gonna
I'm
say
sorry
something
we
gross?
bothered you.
Excuse my intrusion.
One of the stalks looks at you, but not the main eye, which seems to be focused on the rest of the group.
We are on our way, searching for our own interests. I would hope that we are not intruding on your business.
You see the three hooded figures all speaking in some hand language. Make a perception check, Grix.
Does it look like thieves can't?
It is not Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
No, okay.
darn.
Actually, let's do everybody make a perception check, because I imagine you're all kind of poking your head out and looking a little bit.
Mhm.
God, guys.
Question: Can Raynor be sneaking a little ways away still? Kind of, if we're here and he's there, he'll try to just kind of widen the flank a little bit.
Sure. Okay. You start moving off. Von Beck, you notice two things. One of the three people speaking in Thieves' Cant has these kind of desiccated gray hands, and these desiccated gray tentacles coming out from under the hood. The other two have a very similar sort of tentacle thing coming out from under the hood, but it doesn't look desiccated. It's like shiny and wet, along with their hands as well. You would know them to be mind flayers or something of that sort.
This is fine.
Oh no.
This
As
is
I,
fine.
I guess as I noticed that, I'm like, under my breath, I'm like, well, fuck. Guys, I think this is going to be a little more tricky. Looks like we got a couple mind flayers up there too.
Would, being a monstrous race, would I know the title of reverence that I would give a beholder?
Make me a history check.
Don't make me use intelligence.
I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, that you were drawing on knowledge. That is where that
No,
comes
no,
from.
it totally is a history check.
Yes, you do. He is your high holy.
How? I rolled a 0.
I don't know, man. No book learning.
He's your high holy ocular majesty. What? 300? Thank you, Overdog.
Oh man, that is my boy Jeff. Thanks, Jeff.
Ooh,
Damn.
my homeboy.
Damn, thank you, brother.
Hey, Jeff.
He's your high holy ocular majesty, he of the many stalks, who gazes through the night.
Okay, I will shorten it down to High Majesty.
Okay.
Your High Majesty. We are purposely avoiding intruding on your party. We did not mean to get in the way. We have our own job and don't mean to intrude on your business. Please just let us continue on our way.
Small one. I am no majesty. I am far greater and far older than any simple king. And yet, you may be of some use to me.
Oh, damn it.
Come out. Stop hiding.
I would like
approach.
wave at them to like get up to come out.
Those stones won't help you one way or another.
I guess we come out of hiding.
Rainer would be the last and reluctant about it.
As you come up from behind your thing, you realize one of the eye stalks was following you the whole time. And as you approach, you all notice, being close enough now, working your way through the cemetery here, that is 2 mind flayers and something that used to be a mind flayer, maybe? And for those of you who have a lawful good nature, they're lawful evil. They are... Mind flayers are extra evil. They're like, they eat brains for fun to ingest the intelligence of
Just
other
a-
things.
Just a snack.
Yeah, just for snacky poos. Yep. So, does anybody choose to take any actions as you also, if you are wearing magical armor, or if you are attuned to an item, you suddenly feel like you've lost attunement to it. As he's
can't
watching you
use-
the whole time.
Any magic?
Question.
Yes.
DM question. Would a +3 weapon, since that's considered magical, but it's not attuned, would it lose the +3? Just for knowledge purposes.
A magical weapon? Yes, would lose its +3.
Now, and
No.
what about blood magic? Would
Would
a
not
beholder? But blood magic would not work.
No, yeah. You feel like... Well, you'd have to try. Although you saw Helbus cast a divine spell and it didn't work. But maybe your more demonic form of spellcasting might. You don't know.
Can I roll Arcana to just try and gather information on
Yes.
this?
Yes, you may. So you believe that he has erased all magic from all of your items. They are now mundane items.
You've rolled really well tonight, though.
You're doing
That's
super
three
great.
ones in a row. It's really
Yeah, that's 3
Awesome.
ones in a row.
I mean, I want to do something, but it's not
Come closer.
gonna be magical.
Helbus. You know what we have to do.
Cut off its eyeballs.
I think we've got no choice but to fight.
Grix would look dejected, his arms like hanging low, and he's just like kind of looking at the ground, would walk forward.
You have come at a propitious time, little ones. Perhaps we could be of some use to each other. My friends here are looking for an object hidden under an ancient elven mausoleum hidden amongst these ruins. They have
That's
lost
interesting.
control of their city, and they believe this object will allow them to regain control of it. I, of course, in my wisdom, towering as it is, have found that mausoleum. Perhaps in trade for your lives and whatever you find down there, you could go fetch their little bauble.
What's the bauble?
It is a statue. It looks like one of them.
As you
what's it
wish.
made
It's a
of?
statuette. He doesn't have hands, but it's a small it's a small statuette that looks like one of them.
As you wish.
And
I
Grix would
res-
bow to the ground.
I respect those who know when to grovel to their superiors.
Grix, what are you doing?
And he looks at the rest of you expectantly. And one of the things you notice as you're super close to him is he is old. Like, he's got these scars all over him. He's missing teeth in this giant gaping maw of his. Does everybody know what a beholder looks like? Do I need to show that to you?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this.
I don't think I have a... do I have a handout for it? I don't think I do.
Could you just assume everyone knows what it looks like? Because that's like the first
Yeah.
book had it on the front of it.
And the other three guys, just to give you a description, Grey Ropes, if you've never seen a Mind Flayer before, they have essentially wet gray skin. Their fingers come down to like these claw points. They have this mass of tentacles instead of a lower jaw. These kind of like sharp red eyes with a nose that's significantly flatter than a human's and kind of flares up. If you imagine Voldemort, I would say, with red eyes and tentacles for a mouth.
With like a squid face.
Like a squid face.
Zoidberg plus Voldemort.
Yes.
It really feels like Zoidberg.
Yeah. Like that.
Why not Mind Flayer?
Yes.
Let's find the treasure, maybe?
Find the treasure, baby.
What say the rest of you?
Raynor would look to the group and like shake his head.
I'm gonna go with no. I don't know why Grix is groveling to them right now. I'm a little disappointed.
Yes.
And I was going to suggest that he teleport us out after we agreed to take the thing, but I don't think we'll be able to do that here.
No?
That's gonna be a no from me, Doug.
I think Raynor would be stringing an arrow. Like, well, you heard her.
Vonbeck's already has his hand on his sword, and he just stands there stoically staring down the beholder.
Okay.
Cody's had her sword out this whole time. She's ready to fuck shit up.
We're dead.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this is a 3-shot.
Maybe I was literally just thinking that, by the way. Okay.
Oh, weird. You have a map made. It's almost like you wanted us to
I
fight.
didn't. Hey, I have a map made. I have maps made for encounters that you guys didn't have. Just FYI. Just saying.
All right.
All right, so we got Grix groveling. We have Von Beck, Ioti, Raynor.
I would have been a little further away. I don't think
yeah,
he
put
would've
yourself
come.
kind
Is
of
that
where
okay?
you'd be. Yeah.
I think he would have just been kind of sneaking just a bit. I'm not saying I'm going to be across the map or nothing.
No,
But I'll
okay.
be right there.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
It's been nice knowing you all.
It's been an honor playing with you, gentlemen.
So they don't look like they're going to jump first.
Can it be
Although
said,
they've
though,
spread
that I
out
am
and taken
activating
kind
my
of
racial
defense-
power
What you're?
of groveling?
Yes. You are groveling.
Everyone gets advantage on attacking enemies.
Yes.
Nice.
As long as they're within 5 feet of you, right?
Let me double check. I think it's slightly farther than that, but I might be wrong.
God, I love monstrous races. You inspired me to try monstrous races, Shogun.
Monstrous Races is the
They're really fun.
I'm so glad that Shogun decided to play a
Yeah,
kobold
me
in
too.
this. Yep. Okay, so as he's looking that up, it does not look like they're going to jump first, although they've taken a defensive position and kind of spread out themselves a little bit, and are staring at you. And This beholder says, "If it must be your deaths, you
10
will
feet.
feed my friends."
Oh boy.
They're not going to jump
We'll
first.
see. We'll see who eats tonight. Raynor would go if no one else
Okay,
does.
let's roll some initiative. Everybody's
All
expecting
right.
combat, so you saying that you're going to fire puts us into initiative rounds.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of this real quick. Boink. There we go.
Sorry, everyone. Oh crap! I forgot to click my
It's
character.
fine. We're fine. This is
Do you want me to re-roll it, or do you want to just enter that 13?
Re-roll it. Everybody, well, it's a bunch of people missed, so a bunch of people failed to do it, so you're good. Oh, did I say re-roll it? I didn't mean re-roll it, but you got a better one the second
okay.
time. I'll allow it. It's
So
cool.
you can make it a 13. Doesn't matter to me.
No, it's cool, B.
Oh, man, I forgot to click. I went
Heldus
from an
got
18 to a 7.
All right.
Why do I have a 0?
Because you didn't click on your token before hitting roll.
Yes, I did.
Or
I did.
I hadn't been able to clear the thing yet, and so it cleared after, I think is actually what happened.
So I could take my 19!
Yeah, you get your 19. Shut up.
So I say it. I had an 18 and then it went to a 7.
This should be fine.
This is fine.
This is gonna be the best.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Get to fight a beholder. This is my dream, you guys.
Awesome.
I get to get killed by a beholder!
No, I get to live and beat a beholder. Be positive, Helbus. Come on.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dan, I don't
Team
know if you read in
spirit.
chat, but because of Overdog, he has given his advantage to Castle Mac.
Awesome. Thank you, Overdog, and thank you for the donation,
Thank
my friend.
you.
That's
That
awesome.
was awesome.
Yeah. All right. So, we are at the top of the order. I feel like I can't hear the combat music. Is it loud in chat? Somebody should tell me.
I hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear it.
Cool. All right. So, top of the round is Ioti, as everybody is now like jumping into combat with each other. Ioti, you turn back and see Raynor starting to draw this arrow, and you know he's gonna pull. What do you do? I cannot hear you if you are talking.
I'm sorry,
Froze,
what?
and then it froze.
But you do hit.
What happened?
Okay, so you are inside an anti-magic cone. You have rolled. You only have your strength bonus with no additional modifiers. For damage. So it's 1d8 plus your strength bonus. So no additional +1. So it'll only be 12 points of damage.
Hey, are we attacking with advantage because of his racial?
You would have advantage indeed. So if you're within 10 feet of Grix, who has been groveling, you get advantage on the attacks. I might need to turn myself up a bit. Okay. Doink! Hopefully that's better. I'll just turn it up even more. I will be loud! There we go. Okay. Alright, so hopefully that'll be good. Alright, Iota, you get 2 attacks as a barbarian. Give me your second. And remember, you have advantage. Not that you needed it. So remember, this will be at -1, right? You hit? Absolutely, 100%. Man, max damage both times.
Ew.
Nicely done, Grix.
Nice.
As you just charge at him and start hacking away at his stalks with your longsword. It's up to Grix.
I'm going to crawl to here.
Okay.
Because now this creature is also within the range of the groveling.
Yep.
And I am going to continue to grovel as my action. And I will use Quicken Spell to... I need to double check the ranges, make sure I'm not going to do anything bad. So, I need to understand the cone of anti-magic. Isn't that forward?
It is, hang on, let me review the exact description, and then I will kind of draw it up. It's a 150-foot cone, yes, in front of it here, so it's...
Okay.
would hit-
So am I out of it now?
And yes, he would be out of it at the moment. He is choosing to look in this direction.
Okay. And then just
So he
double
gets
check
y'all
the area.
down to here. It's a 45-degree angle. And then y'all up to here. So it's everybody but
Okay.
Grix right now. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot a fireball right here.
Okay.
Which will strike all three of those.
At what level?
Nice.
I'm going to cast it at rating 5.
You see the Mind Flayer up here wave his hand. And you feel the magic just dissipate.
Dispel magic.
You have a bonus action and some move left if you want it.
Nope. I quicken spell to cast my. So I have no. I still have movement left, I guess, but no, that's everything
All right.
for me.
Oh god. Okay, so, as a legendary action, the Beholder turns one of his eyes at you, Grix, and it kind of reels back for a moment, and this green ray of light starts coming out of it at you. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay, good. Half damage on the save. Cool. Alright, so this was disintegration, so you're going to take half of 10d8.
10d8. Oh, yeah.
So you're going to take 23 points of damage as you feel this, like, horrific necrotic energy slam into your shoulder, and you're able to roll with it, but you're left with this burning scar of, like, necrotic gunk right up here on you.
Is that actually necrotic damage for disintegrate?
It is force damage. I'm just, narratively, it's
No.
just...
Yep.
Yeah.
I just want to be sure.
Yeah. Alright, Alhoon gets to go. Interesting. Grix, you're the only person that Alhoon can target. So he will... he's actually going to spend the first turn and he casts Globe of Invulnerability on himself. Boop! And that's his go. Helbus, you're up.
I'm gonna move up here, and I want to hack at the Beholder's eye stalks with my battle axe.
Nice. Roll a hit. That's a hit.
You get advantage.
You're outside the cone, so you're good. So 13? And remember, you guys, she's not within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, it's the
'Cause you
target.
hacked.
Oh, 10 feet of the target.
Oh, it's the target? Ooh.
Yeah,
That's even better.
because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah.
distracted because they're looking at me.
Ooh. Hey, how does your donation
to-
advantage work?
You
Can I
can
save
use
that
it.
if I already get it?
Yeah, if you have it, you can use it whenever you want during this session.
Jeff,
Or
you're the
next
man.
session, if
I
you-
will
yeah.
definitely pay that forward.
Okay.
Did you want me to re-roll or just?
No, you're good.
Character Sunday.
Okay, cool.
Unless you wanted, you can roll again if you want to see if you have advantage, but don't roll it as advantage. Just roll 2 more attacks to see if you get a crit.
Are you gonna take the newer ones?
I will take whatever is best, but I'll take the damage you already rolled. It's fine. The incredible consistency of Kim. Yeah, all right. So you hit twice for 13 and 13 and 14. All right.
Cool.
Let me check one thing really quick. Okay.
Take off his peepers.
I'm attacking your peepers.
I want
If you
to spaghetti out of them.
I will actually give you guys the ability to cut off an eye stalk.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
10 and minus 14? Okay. Because they don't have specific damage like that in D&D 5e, but I love it. Demon Lord Nemi with a host. Thank you. Alright. So as a legendary action, one of the eyes looks at you, Helbus. What's a 2? Make me a DC 16 Constitution saving throw as this kind of clear, crackling energy. You're good. Never mind. Doink. You're not. Are you immune or anything after that? Nope. Okay, cool. Rainer.
Which way is it looking at me, or to the right, basically?
Yeah, like this. Like this.
Cool. All right, Rainer will move 10, 25.
Okay.
Bonus action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. Kind of press himself up against that larger gravestone. And does he feel his connection back to his bow?
He does.
All right, then if so, he will whisper to his bow, "Swift death to those who have wronged me," and aim it at the beholder and take a shot.
Nice.
And he's going to use sharpshooter.
Okay. Miss.
Ooh, that won't do it. Okay.
That will
second.
absolutely not do it.
Yeah. Terrible. That's the second shot. Oh my god. What?
Wow. Yeah.
I will action surge.
Okay.
Do it again. 15
Okay.
Get him?
No, not at all.
Oh my god, what the hell? Alright, with my last shot, he's going to not sharpshoot. Just a regular old shot there.
Okay. Oh, you finally hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Congrats.
Wow. We're all having consistent die rolls. Kim's right at the top, Greg's at the bottom. Okay, so that would be Oath Bow, plus Sneak Attack, plus he is an Oath enemy. 27 damage. Also rolled minimum damage on my initial damage dice.
But 27 damage is super great.
That will do.
Yep. Okay, so it is now the Beholder's go. Who views you as a threat, and now that you are out of his cone of anti-magic, he chooses to keep his anti-magic cone exactly where it is. And we'll roll 3d10 to figure out... Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Show us what lessons our good guys will learn. Alright, so we'll do the top from the bottom. Grix, or you see after that like devastating hit for like a single shot, right? He feels that magic connect to him as you make him an enemy, and 3 of the eyes turn at you. I need you to first make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Oh, I'm whoa! I don't know why I said Grix. I mean Rainer. Rainer.
Okay.
Yeah,
you said Dex save?
Yeah, first one is DC 16 Dex. Good. Second one is DC 16 Dex.
That would be a fail. Sorry, I'm rolling with advantage.
Yeah, no, you're good. All right.
It's
so
an
that's
attack,
gonna
right?
be-
So I can do-
Yeah, it's an attack.
So I'm going to take half damage, if it's a half damage thing.
Okay, it is going to be a half damage thing. You'll take 30 points of damage as another one of those rays that slammed into Grix hits you almost square in the chest, but you're able to see it coming and are able to roll out of the way a little bit, and you take 30 points of force damage. And then
After having?
After having.
Ooh!
And then
We're good.
it's okay.
Everything's fine.
And then I need you to make a DC 16 Strength saving throw.
I'm going to spend the... No, I'm not. How much? DC 15, you said?
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend the advantage Castle Mac Jeff gave me.
Okay. Didn't even
Well.
need it.
Didn't even need it, but I spent it.
Yeah. Yep. So, you feel this kind of purplish ray wrap around you for a second, but you're able to, like, push it off before it's able to chuck you in some direction or another. Von Beck.
Alright, so you said the cone is still facing the same way?
Yeah, this, kinda, and this. Whoop.
Alright, now can I move, like, over top bricks? And
Yeah, consider it difficult terrain to move over a gravestone.
Alright, and then second question is, are we considered like dark, like dim light here?
No,
Yeah, alright. So
it's just a very moody map.
Von Beck is going to move this way here, get out of that cone of anti-magic.
Okay.
As his bonus action, as he's drawing his sword, he is slicing it across his hand and invoking his Crimson Right.
Okay.
And so he's going to imbue the sword with radiant damage. And he is going to, the first of his two attacks, he's going to swing on the Beholder.
All right.
So, and I have advantage on that?
Yes.
Alright. This one?
Just hits.
Alright. And that will be 13 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then it has... It also takes 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then his second attack.
Hits.
And that takes 17 points of slashing with 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay. 17 points with 4 points of radiant is 21. 21. Sweet.
And that's the end of Von Bex.
Okay. The Mind Flayers get to go. Alright, Team Mind Flayer, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's go. Can I, Von Beck, can you make me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw?
Alright.
One of the Alhoons reaches out and you feel this presence start to grapple over your mind.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, fuck that.
Yes.
You're good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. That was
Double crit.
Yeah, wow. Okay. And then with a +0 as well. That's impressive. And then the other one is going to cast Suck Brain. Quick. You're gonna step up here and try and attack Helbus. We'll need to roll. It's a +7. You feel these arms come around you, and these tentacles start slipping around your neck, Helbus. And he hits.
Ew.
I do not consent. Bad touch.
Bad touch! You are now grappled? Oh, he can't do it that way. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I read the rule wrong. So he cannot, sadly, he cannot attack your brain yet. So he will cast, I really want him to eat somebody's brain.
Of course you do. Of course you want it to be
He
mine.
should eat mine. That one's garbage.
It's not getting used.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast, yeah, we're gonna do that. This crackle of lightning comes out of his hands. And I need dexterity saving throws from Helbus, and how close do they have to be? 30 feet of the first target. Oh, just out. That's a bummer. So we'll do Helbus, Von Beck, and Griggs. Need dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah.
Horribly.
As this arcing chain of lightning comes out of him. Grix, can you give me a dex save?
Oh,
Oh, okay. Me too?
Yeah! It's chain
I
lightning.
didn't hear that one. Dex?
Yes. Alright, so you're gonna take half of this, and everyone else is gonna take it to the face. So Helbus and Von Beck both take 47 points of damage.
We
Grix,
round up?
It's always round down. And Grix, you're gonna take 23. Ione, we're back to the top.
Alright, I'm just gonna continue hacking at this guy like he's a tree, and I'm a lumberjack. Let's do this. Woo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
For reals. Two attacks.
Gonna attack him again. My internet's being super
You're all
laggy.
good. 29 hits significantly as this long sword just keeps raking through him, adding new scars over the old scars with a side order of extra scars. Oh, so that first one's actually only 12, and the second one's 11. Okay, so we'll just make this a 10 and be good. And he's already starting to look really bad.
Yeah.
He does not look great. Grix. Oh, as a legendary action, he's going to use an eye stalk on Grix. Rolled a 4. Give me a DC 16 dexterity saving throw, Grix.
Oh,
You're good. Yeah,
There
you're
we
fine. This kind of greenish yellow ray streaks towards you and smacks into the ground right next to you. But you're able to get out of the way in time. It's your go.
Okay. Maybe I can do magic this time. I'm gonna cast Flesh to Stone.
Okay. On yourself?
The Beholder.
Oh, on the ball. Okay.
Yeah, and it is Constitution saving throw.
For sure. I don't know why. I was thinking stone skin from 3.5, by the way. That's why. Constitution saving throw? What's your DC? Oh,
18.
He'll use a legendary resistance to automatically pass it. I should roll first so I don't have to waste it.
Okay.
No, he fails, so he uses a legendary resistance to automatically pass.
Okay.
Sorry.
I rolled a d20. That is not a wild magic.
That is not a 5 or less, so sadly no wild magic.
And that is I can toll the head dead, I guess. As a quicken spell, I will toll the dead.
Okay.
Which is
for 26. He makes a wisdom saving throw. He makes it, so no damage.
So no damage?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. When cantrips fail, they don't tend to do damage. I might be wrong about
no,
Toll
this
the
is for
Dead,
half.
but- Oh, Toll the Dead's for half? Are you sure?
Toll the dead's is wisdom for half.
Oh, okay, so 13 points of damage it is?
No, the damage is 11.
Oh, the damage is 11? Okay.
Yeah, it's DC 18.
Okay.
Let's
Was
say
it 26? Oh, it just rolled it. I see. Okay.
I don't know why.
It's the Alhoon's go. Captain Alhoon. These horribly desiccated looking tentacles kind of flare up, and he casts... no, yes. Yes. 1 second. Let me make sure I have the roll for it right. Oh god, now you all see that, and that's not what I want. Doink. Okay. Confusion, I think. So, each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere... Yeah. Okay. So, Von Beck and Grix... Yes. Von Beck and Grix. Give me a... wisdom saving throw.
Alright, yes.
Okay, so Grix, you are confused.
What does that mean other than
We will
how he
roll
normally
randomly
is?
each turn for what your character does.
Okay.
And he backs away. Because he sees what's happening to the beholder. As a legendary action, the beholder will attack Von Beck with the eye ray. On a 6, give me a saving throw of DC 16. Von Beck. A strength saving throw, DC 16. Okay, sweet. Helbus.
I'm gonna attempt to chop off its eye stalks again.
Alright.
Oh boy.
You miss.
Oh no. Okay.
You also miss. But you have advantage on both of these.
Okay.
So
Nope,
just-
not anymore.
Why?
He's not groveling anymore.
I'm not groveling
Oh, you're
anymore. I have to
not?
do it
Okay.
every single turn to keep it
Oh,
going.
my bad. Okay, so no, they both miss. I'm sorry. Rainer.
Hold on.
What?
I wasn't finished.
Okay.
I'm gonna quaff a potion.
Quaff it.
Greater healing is 2d8 plus 8? 2d8 plus 4?
It's
4d4.
4d4
44.
plus 4.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. And then Rainer.
Alright, Rainer is going to bonus action pop the top off his potion of flying.
Shadow logic? What? You're in the game. You don't have to cheer.
So, I really like this game, you guys.
Oh.
Can you give yourself advantage?
You cannot give yourself advantage.
For only $1 more, you
Okay.
Indeed.
Okay, so Rainer will fly 30 feet straight up.
Okay.
And will then continue to fire arrows at the beholder. He will not be using sharpshooter this time because that did not work out for him.
Sage.
First shot says
That's a hit.
24. Okay, and that plus sneak attack plus oath enemy.
Math. I'm mathing. What is that? 14.
That's 31.
Okay.
And then he will fire again.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll sharpshooter this time.
Okay. Just
19 get him?
barely hit.
All right, so that would be 17 plus oath enemy still fires, so another 24.
Describe to me how you put down this pompous, stock-eyed piece of poo.
Oh man, well,
Yeah!
the first arrow fires through his lower eyelid to hold it open, and when he looks up in shock, the other one directly into the pupil, as the liquid of his eye starts gushing out of the front of his body.
Brutal.
No.
Yeah.
This is great.
No! And he kind of rocks back as he hits the ground, eye facing up, and the stalks twitch for a moment before falling backwards limp around his corpse.
Nice. That's
He
me.
yells out, I loosened him up for you.
Von Beck yells out to Rainer.
Yeah.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Takes a team effort.
And it is Von Beck's go.
All right, so Von
Giga Sean
Beck.
with 100 bits. You guys are throwing the love tonight. I love you guys.
All right, so Von Beck is going to spin around. He's going to run up to this mind flayer.
Mm-hmm.
As his bonus action, in the bizzle, he yells at, "You are mine!" And he, I blood curse him with the blood curse of the mark. So he takes double of my Crimson Right damage.
Nice.
So, I am going to first attack. Be 28.
Oh, yeah.
And that does 15 with 8 points of radiant damage.
So 23.
And then he is going to, he's bringing this sword in his practice swordsmanship with his one arm swinging.
Yeah.
He's going to reverse the sword around, swing again, and I imagine 30 hits.
Oh, yeah. Undoubtedly.
Does 17 points of slashing with 14 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Well, shit. So
Nice.
that's 24. He looks super fucked up.
Actually, that'd be 31.
31. Wait, what?
'Cause it's-
7, 14?
Double
24 plus 7 is 31, you're right.
But yeah.
As you come down on him with your longsword these 2 times, your first one just takes this gash out of his arm and it's kind of hanging there limply. The second one comes across his chest and you get 2 of his tentacles in it, which kind of pop off halfway and there's this green spurt out of them. He's still up, but he looks fucked up.
Yeah, and then that ends Von Beck's turn.
Okay. Alright, so it's Mind Flayer, Arcanist. Now that they're all gone, now that the Beholder's gone, the Mind Flayers can actually do their stuff, which is pretty great. Alright, I'm going to need a from, I think, everyone. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go... yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, guys. It's a lot of spell slinging off these guys. I didn't actually
not
expect you
sorry.
to fight them. I'm a little... No, I mean, I'm sorry I'm taking this long to look stuff up for you guys.
Oh, not
Yeah.
sorry about the murder, though. Okay.
Not sorry about the murder. All right, yeah. So coming up in front of this guy, seeing that this mind flare up here is this shimmering wall. And it goes like this: 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. And he backs off 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, he would do it the other way because he's not dumb.
Would I get to make a attack of opportunity, or would that?
You can try.
Stop me?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity. As your sword comes down on him, it bounces off this wall. And then the other mind flare will why would he do that? He'll cast sleep at level 4 on Ioti. Yeah.
What?
I need you to make, I believe it's a wisdom saving throw, but let me make sure. Well, he will cast sleep at level 4. Yes. And it will affect the character with the highest hit points first. Because it's sleep. So, let's do, what is that? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 13d8 worth of hit points. Ah, fucking, yeah, I should have known better. I made a mistake that I tell people not to mistake, and that's to wait until they're more wounded to use the sleep spell. So he will back off more too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there, and then it's Ioti's go.
Alright. I'm gonna... So, can I give up my attack action to go twice as far, right?
Yes, you may.
Alright, so... Just want to make sure. Twice as far... I'm gonna run all the way over here, because this motherfucker ain't getting away from me. No, sir.
Oh,
Not today.
hell no.
Not on this day. Not on tonight. And I guess that's all I can do, so.
That is indeed all you can do. Grix, let's roll a d10. You and I, shall we?
Okay.
Oop, wrong thing. There we go. You are confussed. You will be able to... Oh, that's not a d10, that's a d12. A 9. You can act and move normally. And at the end of your turn, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Can I tell what this shimmering wall is?
Make an Arcana check. As you are a more wild caster, I'm not going to give it to you immediately. It's a wall of force.
Okay. Do I know if Wall of Force blocks spells?
Yes, you would know whether or not it does, and it... you can form to a hemisphere made up of... Oh, it's 10 by 10 foot panels. Ah, it's fine. He didn't use the whole thing. Nothing can physically... It is immune to all damage, can't be dispelled by dispel magic. Disintegrate destroys it. Yeah.
So
I remember this coming up at one point. I actually want to know. Spells, Wall of Force. Let's go to the book.
Because I'm not trying to affect it, I'm trying to just cast through it. What I'm hoping to do.
It stops spells.
Okay. Okay, then... I will cast cone of cold
Sure.
on this guy.
Remember, he's got a shimmering globe around him.
Oh. I can't shoot anyone else with that because it'll kill them. It'll help teammates.
What level is Cone of Cold?
Cone of Cold is 5.
Okay. Yeah, you don't believe that 5th level spell will be powerful enough to penetrate a globe of invulnerability.
Okay. I am going to... Really don't know. Okay. I'm going to cast Polymorph on this creature here.
Okay, nice.
As long as it is within 6.
There we go.
Which it is.
Oh, it is. There we go. Polymorph, yes.
I think like a bright green frog.
I love it. Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Fails.
18.
Ribbit. 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 It is now
And
a
I'm
bright
gonna-
green frog.
Drink a potion,
Okay.
which the greater ones, or the
44.
one. Okay, 44.
Plus 4.
Man, I could not draw a
4d4
frog.
plus 4.
Looks more like a turtle.
We can only draw hair and boobs.
It's
We can't draw
true.
animals.
We only get hair and boobs. it's froggish enough for me.
The Mind Flayer needs hair and a bra. We're on it.
So yeah, your magic reaches out to it, and for a moment you see its eyes go, mm-hmm, and then it goes into a frog that falls to the ground. Alhoon.
Like a small frog?
Yes, it is
Like
a. It
that.
is a
Like you can hold it in your hand,
yes, it's a teeny tiny frog.
and it
Coyote,
is standing
pick it up.
right in front of Viotti.
Pick it up and
Oh, yeah.
Rainer.
Well,
The undead-
now
Hmm?
flying. What's up?
The undead Alhoon, or not undead. I guess he's undead, pretty much. He's an Alithalich.
Oh, he's coming after me, huh?
Yeah, he takes a look at you. He looks up at you and he starts casting something. And it is that. Make me
I'm not worried.
wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw, you say?
Indeed, sir.
Is it only one way?
What do you mean? Yes.
The wall of force?
The globe of invulnerability. And
Oh,
he's-
sorry, I was thinking the other dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you feel for a moment like, hey, I really want to shoot my friends, and then you're like, why would I ever want to shoot my friends? I love my friends. They're pretty sweet, actually. Yeah. When you guys make all your saves, I'm not allowed to have any fun, and it backs up 5, 10, 20.
Oh, sure. Like you didn't enjoy sending Mind Flayers and a.
Oh, I really did.
They're after us?
I think this is a super cool encounter. Just, help us.
It's so awesome.
Where the hell did they go?
There is one to the north of you, pretty far.
Oh, this clown just like
There's this clown over here,
back
and
to
then
the
there's a
F-
frog. Yeah, they backed away. You guys are terrifying.
I gotta think on this real quick. Like, I cannot do 2 attacks if I do a spell, correct? So
If you do a spell, you don't get attacks.
let's have.
Whee!
Well. Are you for realsies? Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna move. Where's 30 again? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I will. Chaos. Sorry, I have so many clickies.
You good? I have a lot right now too. I'm managing a number of spells at the moment.
0
Some of it-
spells over here. Martial classes for the win.
100% stabby all the way.
I forgot to do that wisdom
Oh, yeah,
save
and you were
before,
still
that's not
confused.
right
Oh,
there.
yes. Yes.
All
Always
right.
good with the martial classes for me here.
All right, what do we got?
I'm
what
just
are you
going to
doing there?
cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay. Your sword lights up with this holy energy as it's ready to unleash upon whatever it is. Anything else?
Nope.
So
Hey,
Thunder
Kim,
Smite is a
is
bonus
it-
section?
Yeah, it's bonus.
So you can still dash up here if you want, all the way into his grill.
Okay.
It's up to you. I'm just giving you the option that
dash.
casting as a bonus action doesn't preclude you from. I mean, dashing, right? Doesn't preclude you from taking the bonus action.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right. Get
Okay.
wrecked,
Get wrecked.
Mind Flayer.
Rainer.
All right.
Man, I
now
can zoom all the way
floating,
out.
floating 30 feet above the battlefield, he will Peter Pan over to there to get
Yeah.
a bead on that guy up in the north there.
For
And
sure.
I will spend the inspiration I've been sitting on to make one final roll with advantage on that guy.
Okay.
He will fire regularly.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking crit.
So having a crit, that's let's see, 21 plus he does get sneak attack since it was at advantage, so it's that many.
Oh, you don't get
48?
sneak attack, is that right?
I rolled with advantage. You
Oh,
get sneak attack when you roll with advantage.
That is true. Yeah.
Mhm.
So just straight through the guy's eye as he's falls to the ground.
All right, and we'll then knock another arrow and shoot the one in front of Helbus,
Okay.
taking careful aim to not hit his buddy.
Sweet. That's pretty good aim.
And that wasn't an advantage, of course, but
Yeah. You
there
see
you
the
go,
arrow
13 more.
pass through the shimmering orb, and strike his shoulder.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind, which I can just do. You can go ahead and move on.
Okay. Von Beck.
Alright, so let's see. So the Mind Flayer to the north is dead.
Yes.
We got him and the frog. Now, would the Mind Flayer as a frog, would that have the hit points of a frog?
It starts with the hit points of a frog, and then if you destroy the frog, it reverts to its original form.
Alright. So I can't. Everybody is like double my distance away.
And we're gonna say the frog has like 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Because
Alright,
it's
so
a
what-
frog.
More than anything, it just keeps the spells from going off.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is, as my bonus action, I am going to
You're fine.
quaff a potion of greater healing.
Oh, you're no longer confused, Grix, because you don't have that spell on you anymore. He died. Sorry.
Oh, okay, good.
Potion of Greater Healing, 8d4 plus 8.
You said 8d4?
Mm-hmm. Superior's 4, Greater's 8.
Alright, let's see how much I get back. 18 points back.
It does look like a turtle, guys. I know.
Alright.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one then, because I used a greater healing one.
Which is 44 plus 4. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I'm not super
I will-
concerned.
worry about that later.
Alright, and then I guess as my action, I'm gonna move up. Can I forego my action? Would dashing be a double action?
So, dashing is your action.
Alright, so in that case, I'll run 30 and then dash, and that should put me right next to Ioti.
Okay.
Right there.
Sweet.
And then that's Von Beck's turn. I got nothing else.
All right. Mind Flayer Arcanist. Ribbit. Ribbit.
Sorry.
Now it even looks worse. Ribbit. I'll say that a frog can ribbit 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ribbit. And then it makes a wisdom saving throw. At the end of its turn, right? Because it's not greater poly. It's not like uber polymorph. Wisdom saving.
No, it just says when I do it.
Whenever this creature, the creature is limited by the actions of the target. You're right. No, it's a frog until you guys choose not to have it be a frog anymore. Well, or for 1 hour. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. And then the other Mind Flayer Arcanist is Trey Dead, Iode.
Collect the
I'm
frog.
gonna go up into it and feel really bad about stabbing this frog, but
Okay.
I'm
No,
gonna do
grab it. Grab it. Keep it for later.
it later.
I've got some
I
wounds
guess I
to
grab it.
avenge.
I gotta pick up the frog.
Okay. You pick up the frog. Lodi Frog Breaker. I love it. Iode. I don't know why I said Lodi. Iode the Frog Breaker.
Name him Templeton, and he's going to be our new mascot.
Hey.
For an hour
Great.
until
For an
you
hour.
are just keep talking.
Okay. You now have a frog in your pocket.
Well, that's why I plan on putting him inside an extremely small container.
Oh.
Or we could put him in the bag of holding. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's no air in the bag of holding.
You guys are terrible, and I love you for it. Bricks.
I will move up my 30 to there,
Okay.
there, and then I'm gonna cast Finger of Death.
Okay. What level spell is Finger of Death?
7.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Oh.
And it needs to make a what? DC 18 Constitution saving throw?
That is con, yes.
Okay. Okay. And it's necrotic? Okay.
Correct.
Rolled a 19.
Okay, so it takes half.
Yes, but it is resistant, so it takes half of half. Half of 59 is 28. 29. Half of 19, or half of 29 is
14 or 15.
14. Yeah, so he takes 14 points of damage. He's undead, yo. And on his go, you see him flit out of existence. Unless somebody's going to try and counterspell.
Is that a hint?
No, I'm just asking.
Just
You
kidding, wrong character.
He looks like he's about to go away. His form starts to shimmer. Going once. Going twice. Funk! He's gone.
I dropped to the ground.
And we're out of rounds.
Which one of my characters has counterspell?
Volta?
Oh, Kazara. No, Volta's a monk.
Oh yeah, Kazar.
I got excited.
Yeah. And we're out of rounds. Laying before you was one dead Mind Flayer and one dead Beholder.
Raynor would float down to the rest of the group. Does anyone look particularly hurt? I can only see my own health bar.
Grix is severely injured.
Actually, I can touch myself.
Flipped.
Grix, come here, lad. Have one of these potions. I would give him one of my 3 superior healing potions. Which I think is 8d4 plus 8, if I remember correctly, but I'm not positive.
For a superior? A superior is 44 plus 4. A greater is 84 plus 8.
Oh, really?
I think so. I may have those backwards because those two always sound the same to me.
Well,
Okay, so what I did before was a greater,
I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
and I
in
rolled
terms
the
of-
44 plus 4.
Let's see. Greater is 44 plus 4. Superior is 84 plus 8.
Okay.
I'm just going to put this in chat because I literally can never remember the difference between a greater and a superior.
I'm going to lay on hands and heal myself.
Okay. For how
It
much?
feels so good.
Okay.
Well, one of these mausoleums must be where we were looking.
I
They were
already-
Maybe
congregating.
Templeton knows you guys. Let's ask Templeton. Templeton, do you know where it is?
Ribbit.
She's just puppy talking to this frog for like 10 minutes.
I don't
Please
speak
give it
about
to me.
Yes, we have to deal with this.
I reluctantly hand over Templeton.
I don't know why you named him Iodi. We've been over this. You can't name the animals that Grix turns the foes into. You remember what happened last time? You cried like a baby
Well, you should
when he
stop
turned
turning
back.
them into cute things.
Grix, maybe next time you can turn him into a snail or something a bit less adorable.
Snails.
As Von Beck pulls out
Love
his,
snails.
opens up his bag of holding and be like, should we put him in here and see if he survives?
Can I roll like Arcana or anything to determine if that is gonna work?
The properties of a bag of holding are relatively well known. Were you to put something in there, it would pretty quickly suffocate.
Okay, yes, I throw it right in there.
Okay.
Von Beck closes it up as re-slings the bag of holding.
Essentially, the process will be it suffocates as a frog. It turns back into a mind flare. Suffocates as a mind flare. And then you have the corpse of a mind flare in your bag of holding.
Kinda gruesome.
Yes, incredibly gruesome, actually.
All right.
And
I
not
head
preserved,
over-
by the way. There's no preserving. So it's just going to get worse over time.
I'm gonna inspect the beholder for anything useful or valuable on it or a part of it.
It has a couple of rings on a couple of its eye
gonna
stops.
quietly mourn.
Each
It has
worth about
rings?
500 gold. Yeah.
Von Beck's going to start looking around at the different mausoleums, trying to find the one that we came looking for.
Make an investigation check.
And I have an inspiration I'm still sitting on. I'm going to spend that.
Really? Okay. Yep, nothing. Nothing.
Should have saved it.
So anybody looking for the mausoleum can make a perception or arcana check. You only get one of the two.
Both are bad. Okay.
Helbis, you notice that there's this line of mausoleums over here that are kind of on the southwest corner of the map, right? All look similar, except every once in a while while you're looking at them, you swear to God that something in the door on this one changes. It's just for a minute, like it flickers or something, and it's imperceptible. But there's something weird about that mausoleum right there.
You guys, I think this mausoleum down here might be working. I swear to my paladin god, whoever he may be, that something's up with that.
All right.
Iodi. I think there might be
What?
some more things to hit in there.
I'm still in mourning, you guys, but I guess I'll go along with it.
I think you'll be just fine.
Such
Well,
a
shall
good
we get
frog
on with it?
for like the 2 seconds we knew him.
I'd
I
like
like
to
reach
pick up-
over and grab Morden's bag and just go and shake it a bunch. And then I hand it back to him.
Ribbit.
Come on, Grex, why you have to antagonize her? Iodi, he wasn't a good frog. He was literally trying to eat your brain. And we turned him into a frog so that he wouldn't eat your brain.
Sure, he was a bad mind flayer, but he was a good frog. You're missing the point.
I say that Iodi in Dwarvish. It's like, let it be. He was only going to be a frog for a little while longer, and then he would have killed you. So it is best that we put him out of his misery as a frog than having to worry about him eating your brains later. And this is all in Dwarvish.
I think while that's going on, Raynor would whisper to Helbus, even if he did get a taste of that brain, I think he'd still be hungry after.
I agree.
Aw.
Coyote turns to Norden and just starts crying and asks for a hug.
Norden, like, reluctantly, awkwardly, like, shoulder taps as the dwarf, like, hugs his mid-waist, like, it'll be okay.
Grix is just gonna start grabbing pebbles and flinging them at the mausoleum.
As you throw them, you realize that when they impact the mausoleum, they impact the mausoleum before it should hit the wall by about an inch or two.
I'm gonna walk up to the mausoleum door. Can I open the door?
As you get close enough to it, you realize as you go to open the door, you stub your fingers a little bit because the door, there's something between you and the door that isn't visible, right? You go.
Can I use Dispel Magic?
You may. I need you to make me a Dispel Magic check.
Oh no, it's not on my clicky click. It is.
It's a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So 1d20 plus 2.
No, your spellcasting modifier is not 2. What's your proficiency bonus?
5.
So plus 7.
Okay. My brain isn't working.
That's okay. Yes. So, as you go through the process of dispelling it, you see the magic of this decrepit old mausoleum that looks very similar to all the other ones around it unweave, and in front of you is this resplendent-looking crypt created in sweeping arches of beautiful white marble, entirely unlike everything around it. It has large double doors that stand in front of you, and it's very much in a similar architectural style to what you saw in the Elven Library.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna open the door. Or try to.
It's locked.
Oi, can I get some help over here?
Iodi, this is your specialty.
Norden walks over.
Iode's gonna try and smash the door down.
Make a strength check.
Alright. This I can do. Please, work. Where's the... Okay, there we go.
That is really hard marble.
All right,
That's
let
what
me
she
see
said.
if I can pick it. Might be able to. It's just a proficiency bonus with Thieves' Tools, right?
Dex and proficiency.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then I'm, let's see. I'm gonna have to do that manually real quick. Actually, it's...
Lilkersey, thank you for the follow. I think I said your name right. Lilkersey, yes. Yeah, so you open it up and you get your tools in there and you feel the first one click back, the second little tumbler click back, the third one click back, the fourth one click back, and you turn it and you feel this wash of magic overtake you. Give me a DC something Constitution save.
You should have known we would trigger your traps. Thrak.
I know. I'm very excited that you did. So in front of you, for a moment you see a halfling. A moment later you see bubbles, thousands of them, in the shape of a halfling, kind of floating there. Boop. Boop. The door is unlocked and is kind of ajar a little bit, but there's also...
I want to poke the bubble halfling.
It stays mostly together, and kind of when you poke it, it goes in the direction you poke it, about 5 feet.
Can he speak?
No.
Ione just looks at him and goes, I will name you Templeton, and you will be my new friend.
Templeton too.
See you guys kill this one.
So we all see it here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You all see Bubble Rainer.
Wait, Rainer's made out of bubbles now?
Rainer is made out of bubbles. As he successfully unlocked the door, and you see this wash of magic come over him, and where there was once Rainer, there is now bubbles in the shape of Rainer.
Oh, I missed that it was Rainer.
No. I thought it was just like a clone or something.
Nope.
It's actually Rainer.
It's
well, now it's
Rainer.
Templeton, so you know.
You feel like you can move, by the way, Rainer, and you keep trying to talk, but every time you see him try to talk, bubbles come out.
I just want
Wait,
to
he
keep bumping
he
him.
can move though?
At about
Back into
10
the-
feet around, yeah.
Bloop,
Alright. Yeah, he would
bloop.
kind of try to wave. Try to use some thieves' cant.
It's nice. There's this very nice effect as his fingers move, as his arms move, that like more bubbles just keep flying off.
You guys, this is the best thing that's ever happened to us.
I agree. Can we just keep it like this forever? Even if you can't fight with us.
When you say that, he would fold his bubble arms.
Helbus just giggles uncontrollably. I guess I could I try cure wounds? Well, no, I don't think that would work because you're not wounded.
Why not dispel magic again?
Wounded pride.
I could do dispel magic again.
Guess
Unless you think we should just leave him like this.
I
We might need
mean,
him, though.
he might be useful as a not bubble.
All right.
Von Beck does say, he's like, well, he always had a bubbly personality.
He actually thoroughly, if I remember. 10 plus
He would
this-
visibly be shaking his bubble head.
I will cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. You easily dispel it, and he reverts to form.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Helbus. That was hell, if I'm being honest with you.
It was
couldn't
against my
speak.
better judgment, but I thought you might be not as a bubble.
The bubble was bad, but the lack of speaking, that's what hurt the most.
It was quite a wonderful break, if you ask me.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you can't
miss
tell me.
bubble.
Did you call me Templeton? What you called the frog?
I mean, that's kind of my go-to name if you hadn't noticed.
How many is that now, Griggs?
At least 7.
That's what I thought. All right, Norden, why don't you lead the way in here?
All right, no,
The door's open just for you. I keep an eye open for traps.
I cautiously push the door open and walk. Don't cross the threshold, but I walk right up to it. It's like, can I see in there?
You can. It's actually illuminated from the inside, as if the walls themselves have a glow to them. It is of the same make and beauty as the outside, as these wide steps go down about 20 feet, with this large vaulted ceiling that opens up. And down there at the bottom of the steps, you can see a sarcophagus with something on top of it, a carved something. It's hard to see from here.
All right, so I cautiously step in.
Okay. Boop, you step in.
Do I?
Nothing happens.
I yell back. I think it's safe, guys. Come on. And
All right, let's go into this creepily nice mausoleum.
We're
Just
right behind
deceptively well
you.
appointed.
All right.
After
So as-
you.
as
After
you-
you, Rainer would let everyone go before him.
I'll go second to last then.
All right. So as you guys go down the steps, this place is immaculately kept clean, probably through some simple magics. The walls themselves are illuminated and covered with these tapestries. Apparently this was some sort of trickster mage who lived here, as all of the tapestries seem to detail practical jokes by this elven mage. Nobody reads elven, right?
No.
No.
Yep, okay. And you see one tapestry where he's causing a ranking officer of the Elven Tiri to become a river centaur. There's another that is a depiction of like a birthday gift that caused a beholder's eye stalks to turn to flowers. And interestingly, it looks like that beholder might be the one you guys just took down. But in the center of the chamber, surrounded by all of these memories, lies the sarcophagus. Laying on top of this grand white marble with incredible carvings in it is a lifelike statue with a realistic likeness of the mage laying prostrate, hands over his shoulders, smirk on his mouth, or hands over his chest, smirk on his mouth.
Now, is this all stone the same? Because I know we're looking for a wooden something. There's a wooden object, but is this effigy all the stone? Do you guys hear me?
I can.
Yes.
One
What
more
was the
time? No, sorry. My brain is not.
So he's
comprehending
asking
things.
if the stuff, everything that we're seeing is all made out of stone, right? There's no wooden things.
We're looking for a wooden statue.
There is stone, and then there is the tapestries. That is what you see. And then the sarcophagus is also, everything here is brilliant white marble with like silver sweeping inlays on the ground.
Well, we're probably going to have to open that. Not the first time we've had to rob a grave.
It's true.
Von Beck,
Oh boy.
Von Beck pulls out a crowbar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Von Beck, just in case.
Does someone have mage hand by chance?
I do.
Before you open it, I know we're pretty bad at looking for traps, but I would like to point out, this is an elven crypt, eerily lit from within. There's a good chance we take the lid off of this thing, and something evil comes out, and we've got to put something else evil. Maybe we should break into the snacks, open up the wine, take a little bit of a rest. What do you think?
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
Grix is looking quite grumpy, and he's starts trying to pull down some of the tapestries that he doesn't really care for, and trying to
No,
make a
Grix!
bed out of them.
No, don't go touching nothing.
Go ahead and make me, as you pull down a tapestry, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
You gone and done it.
Okay. You feel this wave of magic wash over you, but nothing happens.
And I like sit down on the pile of cloth and begin to smoke my pipe.
Yeah, maybe you should chill out. Smoke your magic pipe.
Von Beck reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out one of the mini kegs that he brought from his parents' establishment with him, and pulls out a couple steins for everybody and sets it down and pops open the mini keg and pours it.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
I
good
think
call.
after
Call
I think
back to
after
episode
that,
1. Yeah.
I think after what that fight we just had, I think we could all deserve a nice little break, and starts pouring it
Aye.
out. Hands the first
Yeah.
Glad we
one to
did.
All
first
right.
one to Rainer, that as an apology for the bubble.
Have some bubbles, you big bubble.
Hands another one to to Helvis, Iodi, and Grix. Raises all. It's like, aye to good fights and good friends.
I'll drink to that.
Yes.
Cheers.
Here.
Throws it back.
All right, so as you guys throw back and enjoy your booze, go ahead and give yourselves your short rest.
Woo! Alright, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna roll 2 hit dice.
Now remember, to recover hit points, you can just click hit die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mine are weird though. When you multi-class, I don't think it.
Oh, does it
Takes
get
into
weird when they
account.
multi-class? Okay.
I think it does. That's 8. No.
Ooh, I got 12
Um,
and. Well,
I can't get any spell slots back, can I?
Nice.
No.
Shit.
Not as a pally.
I think sorcerers are the only ones who do.
Yeah.
Wizards
Well,
get some. Druids get some. Sorcerers have to spend sorcery points.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Do I get any sorcery points when I rest, though?
I don't think so.
but I don't
think it's a
remember.
long rest. But if you want, I can look. Or you can look if you have a
Take a
PHP.
look.
Okay. All right, as he's checking that out, your short rest ends with you guys recovering the hit points you did and any short rest abilities that you may have had. And so what are we doing?
All right. Well, now that we've got a bit of liquid courage, why don't you get that crowbar back out? Come on, Iodi. I know you want to rip the lid off of that thing.
A little bit. I'm still kind of freaked out because you turned into bubbles. So what's gonna happen now?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Raynor would just back up as far.
How
from
far is the
lid as he
distance
can.
from the sarcophagus to the entrance?
50 feet.
How about I mage hand it from as far away as we can manage so I can run out if things go bad?
I think
I'm
that
in
would be.
favor.
I think that'd be a better idea.
Why doesn't everyone just hang out at the entrance right outside?
You don't have to talk me into it.
Really
Bob-
good idea.
Von Beck hands Grix the crowbar.
Okay, and I'm gonna mage hand it.
It is far too heavy for Mage Hand.
The crowbar?
Oh, the crowbar isn't, but the crowbar, even including the calculation for fulcrum power, the Mage Hand cannot open a heavy stone sarcophagus. It cannot carry more than 10 pounds. And so even multiplying that by what you get off the crowbar, this is a heavy-ass marble lid to the sarcophagus.
All right, guys, I have a backup plan. I will open the sarcophagus.
Do you
You
want
do
me to
that.
hold you by the waist so you can it?
I think I got it.
Okay.
I will go outside of the mausoleum then.
Okay. So who is outside and who is inside?
Wait, outside is in the back
Like-
in the graveyard?
I just heard Grix said he's going out into the graveyard. Is anybody else
Yeah,
going
I'm
out into
hanging
the
out
graveyard?
just outside, like looking in the doorway.
I'll be at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be at the bottom of the stairs with Raynor.
Okay.
I will
So
also
Alright,
be at the
I'm
bottom of the stairs.
right there. So,
go ahead and make me a strength check.
all right, please be good.
Not a save. Roll it as a check, please.
No, how do you do it as a?
Just click on
check?
strength. Not
Click
save.
on the strength.
Oh, okay. Doy.
Yep.
Oh, that's even worse.
Nope.
Would you like me to give it a try?
Go for it.
I will walk up and try to lift it.
Raynor has a crowbar. He'll pop a crowbar out of his backpack and hand it to Helbus so they have two.
Okay.
Get that double action, but he won't come anywhere near it.
All right,
Not
if you
Oh.
both do it, one of you can make the check with advantage.
Let's tag team this thing.
All right. So, what's your strength anyway?
Mine's 16 with a 3.
On a rating of 1 to 22,
So mine's 19.
how strong are you?
I'm about a 19 with maybe 4, so do we want me to do it with advantage, or... No?
Yeah, before you guys roll, choose who's going to roll and make sure they roll with advantage.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be me.
I'm gonna... I'm gonna just do it with advantage. Let's try that.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
Hey!
So thunk, it comes, it slides off, falls on the other side, and everybody inside needs to give me a strength saving throw. All 4 of you.
Oh.
That's why I'm way outside. By the way, I'm spending sorcery points to get a 5th level spell back.
Ioti, you see your 3 companions pop out of the sarcophagus like the champagne cork straight into the air and arc outside and fall outside the crypt itself. Each of you taking 30 points of damage from falling.
Is that a half on a successful save?
Yes. Well, if you saved, you don't get popped out.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you did not save, you get thrown out of it unceremoniously like a champagne cork and fall to the ground. Yeah. And you just stand there. You feel the force on you, and you're like, no. And inside the sarcophagus, you find the body of an elven mage, garbed in fine robes and assorted rings and amulets.
No. These are all very pretty things. Can I look around to see if there's any little wooden figure or anything in with him?
Make an investigation check. Yeah, nope. As you look around in there, you don't really... There's not really anything like that. Castle Mac Raven with 100 bits. I love you, boo. And by this point, you guys have landed, and if you want, can make it back into the sarcophagus.
If I'm back.
Come on, guys. I think we're good now.
That was unpleasant.
Helps Rainer out.
I'm keeping watch.
He even started nowhere near the damn thing. The traps get me.
What do you guys do?
I guess Von Beck will, since Von Beck got forcibly ejected from the mausoleum, I guess he's walking back in. He'll take a look inside it.
Yeah, anybody who wants to, including Von Beck, of course, any of you all can make me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for the wooden figure.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't.
And
or maybe I should. I don't
know.
It's opposite day, apparently.
It is very much opposite day. This is fascinating. All right. Grix, were you going to look around too?
No, I've gotten like 5 1s today. I'm not going to.
I'm good. So you notice 2 things, actually. As you're looking at the sarcophagus, you're kind of like, knocking on it in different places and looking for different, like maybe something's going on. You notice 2 things. 1, below the body is a false bottom, and 2, there is a hidden compartment on the outside at the foot of the sarcophagus.
I would like to dig in there.
The compartment or the false bottom?
Both?
Which one first?
Let me open the false bottom.
Hold on, Helmut, before you open it, let me at least poke around a bit.
Get all up in that bottom.
I don't want to get... I will. I will do that.
So you guys know, because I want to give you like the information adventurers would have at your level, you would know that magic traps are most easily spotted by the Arcana check and not by an investigation check. So if people want to look, because investigation is mechanical, physical objects in the world, Arcana, you're looking for shit in the weave, right?
Well, I will relay that there are these false bottoms in a compartment, and whoever is better at Arcana than I should have a whack at it.
Grix!
Fine. All right. Can't promise anything.
They look clean.
I know Von Beck has seen his fair share of magic and arcana in his travels, and he's gonna also help take a look.
Okay. They look
Yeah, so I
clean.
walk
Oh,
in.
yeah.
I look. I'm like, yeah, it looks good to me.
Yep.
Still don't trust it. And I just walk outside again.
It's good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, and I go back outside and hang out by the doorway,
All right.
looking kind of grumpy.
So neither the false bottom, nor the compartment appear to be trapped to you guys.
All right, go for it, help us. Sorry about that.
Open the
that's
compartment first.
Let's open that compartment. See what happens.
All right. As you open it up, I need you to make me a DC 18 Charisma saving throw. You're good. For a moment, a shade of blue washes over your skin and then disappears. And inside, you find a short sword, a vase, a crystal, a stone statue of a wizard, and a spellbook.
Look at these things I found. List items found in compartment.
A crystal amulet, I should say.
KimageBot activate.
KimageBot activate.
Can I do an Arcana check or a Perception check to see if there is an illusion on any of these items?
Not from out there.
No, I would come back. I would come back in.
Yeah, go make an Arcana check. They're magical. Each and every one of these things is magical. You think powerfully magical.
I will, if I'm allowed, I will take the book and look at it.
It contains every wizard spell from cantrip through level 9.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
If there's nothing else, I would like to try the false bottom.
Yeah, for sure.
What else
actually,
was there? There was a short sword. Sorry, Kim, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry. Just gonna say if maybe I'm gonna check if possible for anything fishy about that false bottom.
For sure. You critted on your investigation check, so you understand the mechanism for how to open it. You'll have to move the body out. But then it's pretty simple. You just slide it, and it should come out.
Okay.
I lightly tap the statue against the floor.
Kink, 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 kink. Sounds like stone on stone.
Okay.
Hey, Rainer, you want this short sword?
Well, I suppose. If none of the other ones are after a new short sword, I suppose.
Von Beck.
Can I have the pretty amulet?
You may.
Von Beck
Yay,
hands
pretty amulet.
I will actually.
Rainer.
Why did I say you may? I'm not in your party. Shit.
Yeah.
I will actually cast Identify on the amulet.
The amulet is an amulet of protection +3.
Whoa.
Holy
Yeah,
crap!
I call dibs.
Ooh.
What is it again?
An amulet of protection +3.
Oh, sweet, cool.
Actually, you know what, Grix, you'd probably have better use of this.
Would be appreciated.
You go ahead.
I will put it on.
Grix, can you take a look at this sword?
Yeah, I will also cast Identify on the sword.
It is a +3 Holy Avenger.
Oh. Nice.
What's the sword you use, Kim?
I don't. I have a great axe.
Right. Is it super ultra magical?
No, I love a 1d8 damage.
But it's like a +2 great axe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or +1.
This is a lovely sword, but the truth is, if I were to wield, well, let's just say it might not survive the contact with me. This is meant for someone a little bit more pure of heart. And Helbus, I don't think I know anyone more deserving. I think you can put this to good use.
That's very kind. Is
As
it better than my battle axe?
It is
I see.
incredibly better than your battle axe.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a +3 to hit, and when you hit a fiend or undead, you do an additional 2d10.
That would be useful.
And when you hold
So
it, it
we're-
creates an aura around you. You and all friendly creatures in that aura have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Nice.
Hell
And-
Elvis is
yeah.
going to shed a little tear of gratitude.
As you touch it, you feel this intense, deep connection to your deity. And you feel like your deity just smiles for a moment as you grab it.
So let's,
Sorry, I just need to like add it to my so
Yeah.
what am I looking for
So
again?
it's a Holy Avenger.
Holy Avenger.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
1d6
God,
plus
wow.
3.
let's see what's in this false spot of here.
Okay. As you roll the body out, no one's going to check the jug or the statue, just checking.
We should.
Yeah, we should rehand the jar. Grix has already got the statue. It's like, hey, you want to check these as well?
Let me look.
So I will look inside the jug. Is there nothing in there?
There is nothing in there.
Okay. But I was certain that it is magical.
Yes.
Okay. I will cast Identify on the jug.
Now remember, you can cast these as rituals, too, so you're not using spell slots.
Can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I?
Identifies-
that.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think.
Yep, I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Are you able to cast rituals?
I am.
Okay.
But it
Yeah.
takes 10 times
Yeah,
the
it takes
normal.
it takes a minute.
It regularly takes a minute, so
Oh,
it would
yeah,
take 10 minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're willing to wait for me, I will cast Identify on both of those.
So it's a jug of alchemy. 5 times a day, you speak a command word, and it can be any potion you choose.
Whoa.
Wow.
This
Okay.
is the best.
Any potions are like potion of supreme healing.
Yes.
I think that's we'll put that in the bag of holding. That could be very useful for us.
Not yet. Let me hold on to that till we're sure that the Mind Flayer's dead. Don't want to let him use it.
That's a good idea. Good thinking, Grix.
Well, it doesn't. The bag of holding work as you're thinking of something. It comes to you. So it's
I
like,
don't know. I don't want to risk it. I have a bag of holding too. Let me
valid
hold
point.
on to it.
Valid point. Kobold. Yeah, puts the jug down. So what
And I'll
about
put it in my bag of holding.
what about the statue?
And I'll do Identify as a ritual on that as well.
It is a statue of 3 wishes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wish for more wishes.
Interestingly, that's the only thing you can't wish for with a wish spell.
That's
I think that just
bullshit.
causes the world to implode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got. We're gonna have to think out these wishes very carefully.
I don't tell anyone that.
Oh, okay. There you go. Have a good night, sir.
It is magically powerful. I will need to take more time to study it later.
Can I insight check him as he's doing that? See if he's telling
Would
us
you
the truth.
believe, would you instinctually, as your party has been together, think that he would have a reason to hide something from you?
He has not lied to us yet. I'm
True.
gonna take him at face value.
Yeah, I guess Von Beck will take him as face value. He
Yeah.
hasn't seen any anything out of the ordinary of late.
I will put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Coyote knows Grix, though. She thinks something's fishy.
Well, let's make an insight check, I guess. If you really think you might think that something is fishy.
Yeah, something's
And
fishy.
make a deception check. Grix. There is nothing fishy. He is 100% on the level.
Nice.
All right, everything's totally fine then. Do. Like,
All right, let's see what.
Yeah, that is literally the one skill my character is good at. It's literally the
Lie
only
like
thing
a
he is good at.
motherfucker.
Can I cast
Mhm.
Zone of Truth?
Really? Would you though?
Would
You
I?
don't know
He
about
just
lies
critted on a
happening.
deception check.
Okay,
Which
then I
means-
wouldn't. Just
yeah.
kidding.
I'm just here to check yourselves.
Oh, he did. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he critted that deception check hard. Okay, so you guys are going to check out the false bottom, right?
Yep.
Yes.
yeah.
As you slide it back, it disappears into the side of the sarcophagus, but doesn't come out the other side, as if it's... As you open it, it just simply disappears into the sarcophagus. So it's like a false bottom, right? And it moves laterally, but as you move it, it doesn't come out one of the
Kind of
ends.
a-
It just...
What's it? The Harry Potter train station.
Yeah, a lot like that. Yeah, exactly. It's whoosh, and you are greeted with a well of inky blackness.
Would this be? Let me check something.
I feel like a pebble in it.
It goes in, and you don't see it.
Raynor takes
Okay.
his rope out and starts tying it around his waist.
Okay.
Let's throw Templeton in there.
It's definitely been more than an
Very
hour.
tempting.
He is no longer Templeton. He's either alive or dead, Illithid.
Well,
He
yeah.
is
How long
Schrodinger's
is the rest?
Templeton.
Yeah.
How long is the short rest?
30 minutes, but then you cast Identify on a bunch of different objects.
Yep.
He's Schrodinger's mind player.
He's throwing it.
We'll give him my bag a day or two, and then we'll dump out it. I'll pull the mind flayer out.
All right. Raynor would hand the other end of the rope to Ioti.
Actually, hey, wait 1 second. I click my immovable rod, just slam it down, click it, and I tie Raynor's rope to it. This ain't going anywhere.
I would also like to add my 50 foot of rope, just in case we need some more length.
I like it.
Always need more length. I'll go in.
Okay. As you climb through, at first you're greeted with total darkness, and you still have your hands on the rope. When you pass to a certain point, there's no more rope below you.
Even though
Wait.
there should be.
The rope that dropped is no longer below me. It just
Yeah,
disappears.
It's just not there.
All right. He would climb just low enough to put one toe past where the rope disappears.
Your toe disappears, but you don't see anything. You don't see beyond it because your eyes aren't there.
And nothing hurts.
No, it doesn't hurt at all.
All right. I'm going down. Should be fine. Don't worry about me. I'll just climb. Keep climbing.
Okay,
Nice
so
knowing
once you
you.
hit the end of the rope, you run out of rope. And you either have to let go or climb back up. Or sit
Raynor
there.
will let go.
Okay,
Raynor
you
will
let
let
go.
go.
You feel almost no sensation of movement as you slowly fall, landing on your feet in an incredibly disorienting situation. You find yourself staring at stars and masses of colored gases, planets being born, living and dying, and other unknown sights of the heavens swirl about you as you land. You find yourself on a platform of what appears to be completely clear glass. Below you, above you, and all around you, you see the cosmos. Some of the constellations move and kind of resemble warriors and thieves screaming in horror. Set in the center of this oblong-shaped piece of glass is another sarcophagus sunken into the floor. There is the body of a simply robed mage resting beneath a piece of glass on the lid. Make me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. You're fine. For a moment, you feel this great wave of disorientation, but you're able to kind of center yourself and realize that you're on solid ground, even though everything around you is completely infinite. You'll be okay.
He would look up. Does he see anything
You
above
see
him where he
infinite.
came down?
You see the infinite.
Can we yell down? Like, can he hear us?
What, are you gonna yell down?
I was gonna say, Rainer, you're all right down there.
You don't
need
hear
help?
anything.
All right. He would shout back like, "I'm all right. Is
You guys
anyone
don't
up
hear him.
there?"
Like, how much time has passed? Like,
Just a few
is it
seconds.
a few seconds.
Yeah.
So there's no temporal anomalies.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey guys, I don't think we should follow up, give him a hand, because kind of poor taste to send a man to down without backup.
I agree.
Coyote gets a running start and cannonballs into the tomb.
Iota, you pass through the darkness and slowly land on your feet next to Rainer. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, sir.
You're good. Okay.
I guess,
Again, confronted by the infinite, your head swirls for a moment, but you're fine.
Becca grabs the rope and starts rappelling down in a controlled rappel as he's done before.
Okay. There's nothing really to bounce off of, so it's more of a slide as you go down, and at one point you run out of rope. Do you let go?
I guess so.
Sweet, you let go, and you fall gently to the ground. Make me a Constitution saving throw. You're fine. I've got a Grix and a Helbis.
Helbis will jump in. Well, climb in. Just
Okay.
drop off the ledge.
I will hang on to her back.
Okay, so both of you fall gently into the infinite, landing on this, what you think is glass, or maybe a wall of force or something that holds you up. Give me a Constitution saving throw, both of you. Oof.
Ooh.
All right, so Helbis, you, confronted by the infinite, and realizing how much of a universe is actually out there, act at disadvantage on all saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls. And initiative rolls.
Can I attempt to
does
calm
my
her down?
No, it's a effect of the room.
Does my shield help at all? Because I have advantage on it.
You have what on it?
+2 full plate sentinel shield advantage on
I'm sorry, you broke up advantage on what?
initiative.
So you would have normal initiative at that point.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Question: what's your charisma modifier, Kim?
It is 2.
Okay, so we should all be adding 2, I think, when we're within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, you'll all have a
Yeah.
+2 to your saving throws when you're within 10.
Rainer would look at them kind of quizzically and be like, "I have 2 questions. The first is, where in the feck are we? And the second, why in the feck did you all follow me down here? What an endless hole." But I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
Can I roll Arcana on just like knowledge?
Yeah.
Of this place?
You think it might be a pocket dimension?
Keep your bags of holding close. Do
Copy
not
that.
open them.
Von Beck takes the strap that's around the top of it and just like tightens it even more. Pulls the little carabiner clip.
All right. Well, I think this is what we came for.
I think we're inside someone's haversack.
We're inside someone else's bag of holding.
Yep.
I hope that's not the case. I don't want to suffocate in here with you all. I'm too pretty to die in here.
That is heavily debatable.
By whom? All right, let's go open it.
Anyone with eyes?
Easy
You
to
wound me, Iode.
Damn.
Sorry, Norden. Go ahead.
It's easy, you two. Let's get to this task on hand. We can debate beauty and ugliness at a different point over some beers later. Let's finish.
Well, you know what they call Iode and I, right? Beauty and the Beast.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
I don't know what all you flat faces are talking about.
Helbus
All
is
right.
still crying because everything is so beautiful and overwhelming. This is real life right now.
Oh my god, it is.
Nice.
Elvis, you're fine. You're here with friends. You're good. You're fine.
Didn't we
All
come
right.
here for a wooden carving or something?
Let's get on with it. Who's
let's
gonna
get to
open
this.
it? Someone go open that sarcophagus. It won't be me. I'm just a little bit weak, short and all.
Norden
I'm on it.
Walks with Iode towards the sarcophagus. But yeah, he takes a look at it with his knowledge of magic to see if there's anything magical about it.
This whole place is emanating magic.
Alright. But do I notice anything
No,
trapped like in nature and magic on the?
it would be hard to
Extra
discern.
magic.
Yeah.
I could make it.
Alright, I guess.
I
I guess I'm gonna try to open it if someone would give me a crowbar.
I hand her my crowbar.
I try to open it.
I have a shovel.
As you start to open it, it opens very easily. As it starts to open, you hear this. Do you continue opening it? It's screaming.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right. As you do, the scream continues and gets louder and louder until the lid is off. It comes off quite easily, and around you, you realize that those constellations of soldiers are suddenly taking shape and stepping out of the stars themselves and form on either side of you. I need you guys to roll initiative as two star golems. I don't have an image for star golem. Attack you guys.
Well, that's not
Wait.
ideal.
I'm so happy. It's the best night ever,
Would
you guys.
that be a? Would that be a 10 for since
No,
Oh,
it
no.
doesn't count for
No.
initiative. Yeah.
No.
Do I got everybody? Wow, crit from the Helbus. So Helbus, yeah, okay, sweet. All right, so at the top of the round, we have Grix or Helbus, whoever wants to go first.
I am on Helbus's back, so I think she should go first.
Okay. Helbus.
I would like to use my Holy Avenger.
Go ahead. Say again.
Am I breaking up or?
You're cutting in and out a little bit.
You're cutting in and out. So I want to use Holy Avenger, but I want to make sure that I put it in properly. So attack is +3 to strength +3.
Yes.
Damage is strength +3.
But yeah, it's 1d6 plus strength plus 3.
Okay, and then if it's undead or a fiend, it's 10 radiant.
Yes?
Okay, cool. So if I click it, it should be fine.
Yes.
All right, I am going to move here and Holy Avenge.
All right, as you swing, you realize, as you pull this thing out of its scabbard, it's this weird, dull, dung brown color. And as you hit it, it shatters and you smell fecal matter. And the pommel disappears in your hand.
The Holy Avenger?
Yeah.
I want a fucking refund. That was horrible. This thing is a literal piece of shit.
You can switch weapons for your second action if you so choose.
Yeah, I'm gonna
For your second
battle
attack.
axe.
Yeah.
Oh, my smite is a bonus action? Nope, because I just made an action, so I will just.
No,
return.
you can cast your smite as a bonus action and then take your second attack.
Oh, thank you. Let's
Play loosey-goosey with these things.
Oh, I like a loosey-goosey DM. Let's see. I just want to make sure I know which smite I want to use.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do Thunderous Smite.
Thunder smite. Ho!
Which is 1d20 plus 7.
Yes. You still roll into attack. The Thunderous Smite gets applied to your sword, and then when you hit, the smite goes off. And does this whatever the smite effect is.
So 11 plus, not 11, but my battle axe plus.
Yes, you would just roll to hit with your battle axe.
Uh-huh.
Which misses. But you still have the Thunderous Smite on your sword, so the first time you connect, you can trigger it, and it'll do the thing.
2d6 thunder damage.
Yeah, so, yeah, when you hit, you will do an additional 2d6 thunder damage.
Womp womp.
Cool. Grix.
I wouldn't trust these fabulous items we've been given.
And I will. I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold on the one on the right. What is that? And then,
Oh, the one on the right, okay.
correct.
And it needs to make a 18 Constitution save. Sweet. It
Oh,
fails, so it takes...
Over
Oh,
here.
wait. So after you cast, you'll do that?
No, I am on her shoulders.
Oh, right. So, I think you'd hit Ioti with a Cone of Cold.
I just cast it like a bit lower down.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I got you. Yep. For 32 points of damage. As this unending wave of blizzard ice shards just chips away at this guy. All right. So also on initiative 20. Oh, 12 more damage there. Sorry. I need everyone in the room to make me a charisma saving throw. Yeah.
+2 for the people within 10 of.
Yeah,
Helbus.
it's already baked into Helbus's, though.
Oh, what was my... Didn't I have something for...
Yeah, you're at disadvantage, but you already failed, so it's fine.
Okay, cool.
I think I got it.
Maybe a 19 for me.
Yes. So, Helbus, Raynor, and Ioti, you all start to feel your bodies becoming less substantial. And when you look at other people, you realize there's starting to be stars inside of them, and you can kind of see through them a little bit.
Oh shit.
Von Beck.
All right, you said these are stone golems.
They are star golems. They just
Star golems.
look like stone golems.
All right, so as my bonus action, as I'm drawing my sword out, and I'm poking my blood, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to put radiant damage onto my sword. I am going to step up to this first star golem and swing on him.
Okay. That is a hit.
Alright, so that's going to do 16,
16,
plus. Let me get my radiant damage going.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I will swing again.
Yarp. Hits.
With 15 and 4 points of radiant damage.
So 19. Yeah, you just take chunks out of this thing. I guess they're not stone. I don't know why I'm saying that to you. But as you go through them, you just see like these shooting stars explode off of it.
Nice. Yo, back to Ioti. It's like in Dwarvish, it'd be like, this would be a time for you to rage.
Raynor.
Alright. Raynor will knock an arrow, shoot the one that his mates are fighting.
Okay.
Will not take the sharpshooter feat.
Okay. Miss.
15. Okay, second shot.
Goes hits.
26.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 9 and a sneak attack for 29.
Jeez, I fucking love rogues.
Me too, man.
All right.
You know what? You don't get paid for coming home with arrows. He'll action surge.
Love it. Love it. Let's get that surge.
Yeah, why not? We'll action surge on it, and both of these shots are going to be with sharpshooter.
Miss.
16 is a miss. All right, never mind then. It was worth doing.
Yes.
Worth zeroing in. Dialed in.
You dialed in. All right. So the first Star Golem is going to make a slam attack against Von Beck. Boink. I think misses actually. Oh no, just hits for 3d8 plus 6. Rolled a 14, which is apparently your AC.
Yeah, that's my AC.
That's not great.
Yeah.
For 6, 10, 15, 21 points of damage. It's just... You feel
21?
This, energy pass through your body and just like... Ugh. And then we'll take the other one at Helbus. And crits. Jesus.
No, it's not my day. First I had a shit sword, now I have a storm.
11 plus 14 is 25, and then 38 plus 6 is 44. 44 points of damage as you feel this fist of like pure star stuff just force its way through you and like rend your being.
Please don't fist me.
28. And then this one's going to come over here, and we'll take a swing at Iode and take a swing at Greg's. Iode, what's your AC again?
AC
15
is
hits.
Yeah.
And 5 plus 10 is 15. Hits.
Sorry,
So
did you say 40? Sorry.
44 points of damage.
Thank you.
What?
And then Iode, you're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16 points of damage. And Grix, you're going to take 6, 7, 8.
Wait, so I'm going to use one of my luck points and roll a d20.
To make it reroll?
Nope, it has to use a 9 for its attack roll instead of whatever it rolled.
Hits, because it rolled a 19. You actually rolled better than I did.
Okay.
For 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 points of damage to you. Iode.
Iode's gonna think of every Templeton they have ever lost, and she's going to rage. She's gonna attack the one here at the bottom, and that's plus what? Plus 3 to my attack.
Yes. Hits. You're attacking the one nearest you, of course, so minus 13. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's... Don't forget...
And I'm gonna attack it again, screaming. I'm gonna be screaming, "This is for Templeton!"
And what were you saying, Adam?
No, I was just saying she gets the rage damage damage added to those.
Which is plus what?
Plus 3.
3 at this level?
Okay. So it's an additional 6 damage. You just lay into it. As you go into your rage. Anything else?
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Alright, top of the round, Helbus.
Sorry. I'm gonna cast Bless on Grix, Iode, and Von Norden. Von Fuckenstein, I'm sorry. Von Beck?
Maybe I should not have given you that beer earlier.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh.
Hashtag blessed.
I'm done. I'm so done tonight.
Hashtag blessed. Because cosmic fisting.
Yes.
Get fisted.
That works.
So your bless is your full round action, so you cannot attack after that. Or is your
shit, you're
action?
right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep, just kidding. That's what I do.
Okay. Grixie Poo.
I'm gonna slide off of Helbus, and I'm gonna cast Polymorph on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a T-Rex.
What? Okay. Oop, no.
I
love
have the stats right
Do you have the
here.
you have the stats in front of you? All right.
We do. But I will have done that as a quickened spell.
Yes.
So that will cost me sorcery points.
Yes.
Which real quick, I will deduct all that stuff, which means I am going to now strike at the one right. Yep, that one right there, as a T-Rex.
Yeah, you
That is a
Actually, I think are T-Rexes large or are they huge?
huge.
Oh, boink.
I'm gonna do a bite on this one, which is a 1d20 plus 10. We'll pull that all out. There.
Missed. Yeah.
I'm gonna use a luck point
Okay.
and re-roll that. There we go. 26.
That's a hit. Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. And then the damage for a T-Rex is 4d12 plus 7.
Nice. Nice.
Awesome.
37 damage.
You just rend into this thing, and you feel like you're moving through. Youch! Yeah.
I'm deaf.
Well done. All right, and at the bottom of initiative count 20, I need everyone to make me a charisma saving throw. Can I see saving throw? All right, everybody made it this turn. Although you do not, your body is not reformed. It is still kind of illusionary. Von Beck.
Alright, as my bonus action, I'm going to quaff a potion of greater healing.
Which is 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
Right, guys? Greater's 44 plus 4?
Yes, sir.
Because greater is
You
not
go
as good as
normal
superior.
at 2.
Yes.
Their power is a 2. Greater at 4. Superior at 8. Cosmic at 16.
Alright, so I take 15 points.
Back as your bonus action. Yep.
Alright, and then I am going to still lay into this star golem.
Okay. That's a hit for 15.
15.
Plus radiant.
Let me roll that for you. Give me 1 second. Alright, so that's 6.
Okay.
And then, how's he looking?
He is starting to look like he's shimmering a little bit, although his form is still mostly solid. He is just a giant roiling body of star and darkness, but it does seem like there's some shimmer to it now, like it's starting to dissipate a little bit, maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna keep swinging on him.
Okay. Hit. 15 and radiant.
And
10. Nice. Yeah, both of these guys look super not great now. Both of them look like they're like there's like stars shooting out of them, and there's shimmery bits, and every once in a while you'll be able to see through them to the starfield beyond. Anything else?
that would be the end of Von Beck's turn.
Rainer.
All right, having a clear shot to that one dead ahead who's next to Grix. He will fire away at it.
Yar. Hoots.
19.
12.
And sneak attack.
Let's get sneaky.
24 total. And then he's going to go for the sharpshooter.
Nice. Miss.
That has failed me every time tonight.
Yeah, not been great.
That's Rainer. I think he'll just stay right where he is. Actually, I'll take that back. He's going to do a second wind. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Never mind. He's unhurt.
Okay.
Scratch that.
Team Golem. Let's see Golem. Alright, so 2 attacks from the Northwestern Golem. One on Von Beck hits, one on Helbus hits. No crits. So each of you are going to take 3d8 plus 6 damage. Von Beck, You will take 13 points of damage. Or 19 points of damage. And then 9, 10, 11. You'll take 17 points of damage, Helbus. And then both attacks on the T-Rex from the Star Golem. Because he's terrified. What's the AC of the T-Rex?
AC of T-Rex is 13.
13?
Really,
okay.
It's really bad.
So it's going to hit both times. So first is going to be 15, 20, 26 from the first one. And the second is going to be 20. So a 26 and a 20 as these just giant angry fists of doom come into you. And out of you. And into
A total
you,
of 46 damage?
and out of you for cosmic fisting. Yes, for a total of 46 damage.
Okay.
By Odie.
I still have more health than I have ever had.
As a reminder, you have an
Iode.
advantage as well on this southern stone golem.
Yeah. Right. Iode is just gonna smack the shit out of this thing. Oh.
Yeah, that'll do it. That is a smack of the shit. So 15?
And she's gonna continue smacking the shit out of it with extreme prejudice.
Just hits.
Extreme prejudice.
For 11. And he's really starting to look like parts of his body are almost invisible, and there are like these sparks flying off of him. Back to the top of the round with Helbus.
All right, first I'm going to quaff a severe of mine. Oh, baby Jesus. It's not going to let me click and add my shit. So I have to use math.
Not math.
Not math!
I want to think of the T-Rex trying to drink a potion.
And then I'm going to battle axe this bitch. Yeah? No?
Yeah, just barely. Top one, right?
Yeah, the one to my north.
Okay. 4, 5, 11. Okay, and then 17. So for a total, how do you want to take him out?
Oh, I'm just gonna swing
Nice.
around and slash through him with my axe. Just spin in a
Glowing
circle.
with the radiant energy of your deity, you whirlwind around twice, something like a bit of a Kratos move. Playing a lot of God's War. And as you slice into him the second time, he explodes in this burst of stars that recede into the background. And he's down.
Yay.
Yay!
Very nice.
Rix.
Huzzah.
I would. Is that everything from Helbus?
Yeah, that was a potion and 2 attacks.
Okay, then I will attack, which is 20 plus 10. I think, does that hit? I assume that
Oh
hits.
yeah, 100% hits. For 28, which is just enough for you to be able to narrate to me how you murder this guy.
Yeah.
I like open up my mouth as much as possible and come down with the top jaw, crushing it, and then leaping around trying to like bite the stars as they float away.
As your jaw comes down and you rip upwards, it comes in half and these stars explode everywhere, and you spend the next few seconds and trying to grab at them with your little T-Rex arms. And with that, we're out of combat.
Well done.
I get to be like this for an hour.
Rainer is gonna run over and try to climb the T-Rex to ride it.
I would like reach my tail down.
I've always wanted a character to ride a T-Rex. So
I want to hop
Yeah,
on
but
too, since he's
Devin,
always
do
on my
it.
shit.
We need fan art of this.
We need fan art
Alright.
of everything.
I'll like reach my head down low enough for Helbus to get on.
You get on very easily.
And then I do like movie poster side roar into the sky.
Nice. All right. Looks like you're on sarcophagus opening duty.
The sarcophagus is open, and there lays a simple-looking elf in perfect form. He does not look decayed or dead or desiccated in any way. And then just laying there like this with an object under either hand.
Can
So
I
it's under
see
glass,
what's in his
right?
hand?
Yeah,
Oh,
can we
no,
take a
no.
look at
You
this?
guys opened the lid, and opening the lid caused
Gotcha.
the shit to happen. And so the lid is open.
Gotcha.
Yes. So you see a rough wooden carving of a stone, of a horse, and then there is a stone carving of a lithid, a mind flare.
Well, I guess it's the horse then.
But
So
are we looking for something wooden?
Yeah, the horse is wood.
I didn't hear that. It's,
Yeah.
You better make sure there's
So-
no one hiding inside of it,
I think that's what we came
like
to
a
find.
bunch of Trojans or something. No? Okay, fine. I'll just be over here.
Yeah. Well, you guys decided to ride the T-Rex, so Ioti's gonna do what Ioti's gonna do, okay? She just grabs the horse statue out of the guy's hand.
All right.
I guess
I'm going to bring my head down low in front of Norden and hold my mouth open as if I want something to eat. And I snap at his bag of holding.
see,
Oh man.
I'm not opening my bag of holding. You, as I see him, do that, I mentioned it's like I'm not opening the bag. You said not to open the bags in here, so and I'm not giving you my bag.
As
And I
you
try
raise
to
your-
nuzzle it.
As you try to nuzzle it, the stars around you start to swirl and disappear, and all of a sudden you're standing again, which is really funny for the T-Rex. The T-Rex crammed into a corner like this, you're standing in the mausoleum.
Alright, guys.
You are kind of not able to really be in here.
Well,
and-
even worse, Helbus is on my shoulders.
Yes. Actually,
Ghost out of here!
Elvis and Rainier, give me dexterity saving throws, lest ye take crushing damage from the ceiling. Okay, so Helbus, and you both do, actually, so that's good. Well, you get a +3 from Helbus, so that's 17, which is enough to make it. But Helbus, you're going to take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage as you get slammed into the ceiling as the world reappears around you before sliding off the back of the T-Rex.
I'm an actual tin can right now with my armor. Just crunch.
I roll out of my side so that they fall off
Grix,
as much as I can.
you got to change back!
No, I'm totally trying to fit myself out the door.
It's 20 feet wide and about 10 feet high. You are physically unable to get your body through that door.
I keep trying.
Okay, you'll continuously try and fail until.
Yeah, no, I'm just stuck my face in it and just trying to move forward.
What are the rest of you doing?
I try to squeeze my way out to get some fresh air because it smells like dinosaur and poor decisions down here.
Was there anything else underneath the elf's body under there?
It's too late to find out.
Damn it!
I'm
Damn
gonna
it,
go
guys!
outside because I had a shit sword crumple in my hand.
You did have a shit sword crumple in your hand. As you guys walk outside, you see Thranduil standing out there, along with 20 of his guards. And he looks at all of you and goes, "Don't worry about the last piece, I've already found it. Good work. Do you have more than this one?"
Aye, we do.
And he
Well,
keeps
we
looking
did-
over at the T-Rex.
Didn't we find the book?
Yes.
Yeah, we found it. I got it.
I have the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Give them over and I will start preparing the ritual. I'm glad you guys made it. You took longer than I expected, so I sent a team off to get the one from the swamp. I hope you don't mind. I'll still pay you
Not
your
sure.
fee.
Don't mind.
I turn back
That
into
seems fair.
Grix and head over.
Hey,
Excellent.
would we have been adventuring long enough that mind flare has suffocated yet?
Probably, yeah.
So I guess. So is Grix still a T-Rex or has he?
He said he turned back, yeah.
I was going to pull the mind flare out to feed the T-Rex, but we could pull the mind flare out. I'll pull the dead carcass of the mind flare out with my bag of holding and be like, "Yeah, I don't want this shit smelling in my bag anymore." And just dump it out.
Okay. This dead hunk of mind flare comes out of your bag and lays on the ground. He goes, interesting. So hand me the charms and I'll hand you your money and we will be done, I think, and then I can do what needs to be done here.
I hand him the book.
Thank you, sir.
I think I already grabbed the horse.
Yes.
Begrudgingly hand him the little wooden horse.
Thank you, good. As he does so, as you give them to him, he places those two with 6 other pieces down in a line in front of him. And he goes, good. Thank you, my friends. For your service, I will give all but one of you a chance to flee. And he points at Grix. And he casts something. And Grix, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. You see Grix rise up into the... Yeah, +2. You see Grix rise up into the air. His body starts disintegrating piece by piece in front of you until it's gone. As this happens, and you hear this primal scream from Grix's very soul as you feel it may have just been ripped to shreds. The ground begins to shake violently, and you hear shouts of alarm as these soldiers are knocked to their feet. Beyond the crumbling walls of the mausoleums around you, you see this gray mist start billowing dozens of feet into the air, and then hundreds, and then from the center of the city, a massive black shard rises from the ground, up and up and up, hundreds of feet. As the gray fog billows up to its peak, it breaks, and the fog rushes towards you and towards the edge of the cities. Marshwood appears to still be standing before you, with a smile on his face. Run now. And that's where we're going to end the episode for tonight.
No, come on! I knew this guy was fucking evil. I knew it.
They always
Never
are.
trust random elves. You just don't.
Don't trust elves, kids.
Woo!
That was
Yay!
juicy. Good job, Throck.
Thank you.
Well done.
That was
well
a good
done.
one.
I am
Alright.
so mad. I'm happy, but I'm mad.
Never trust an elf. Indeed. Yeah. So I'm glad everyone had fun tonight.
That was a fun one.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
That
was.
was good.
Cool. Thank you everyone who came out. We had a crazy chat, tons of bits, new followers, all sorts of stuff. It was awesome. We love you guys so much for the support and that you're here and willing to throw a little bit our way, but we never expected because we're here for the fun and the love and the community. And so thank you guys again. I'm going to throw it to everybody for quick shout outs or favorite moments or just whatever they want to say before we end the stream for the evening, starting with Mr. Stevie Mac.
Oh man, favorite moment. I think the frog love was definitely my favorite. I just love a character who's both a hero but also innocent and sweet, and I feel like loving a small frog that only literally seconds before wanted to eat your brain is just kind of awesome.
That's
that
just the
was a
kind
lot
of
of fun.
gal he is.
I liked it. It was really fun. So I'm available to view tomorrow night on Twitch. Castle Mac, we do Princes of the Apocalypse on Tuesdays. We do Curse of Strahd on Sundays. We might be doing a game Saturday, kind of last minute. But anyways, you guys can check us out there and on Twitter, Castle Mac D&D, on Instagram, Smoke Signals, Telegram, Telegraph, you name it.
Sweet.
Thank you,
And
Sean. It was awesome.
Absolutely, glad to do it. I'm also super tired at this point, too, so I might be zoning out a little bit. Below that is my amazing friend, Kimmages.
That was bananas.
This shit was bananas.
I think my favorite part was cosmically fisted. And getting
Yes!
so hyped up for this cool ass sword, only to have it literally turn to shit in my hand. So that was fucking rude.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
You're not sorry.
Yeah, I don't feel bad
Well,
about that.
thanks to Throck for the adventure tonight, and I stream sometimes at twitch.tv/Kimmages, and yeah, I'm tired.
Me
I'm
too.
gonna go do some work and go to bed and play God of War.
Rawr. All right, next to that is my boy Shogun.
I am Shogun. On Twitter, I'm Shogun117, which, as I always say, is you could follow me if you want, but all I'm going to do is just retweet what Throck and Kimmages put out, so it might as well just follow them instead. I run the Tuesday game tomorrow. I will be doing Dark Heresy, where we will be having a special guest.
I wonder who that is. Who's special guesting on your thing?
And yeah, also check out my wife's webcomic on this link here. And yeah,
Sweet.
thank you.
All right. And then we have the Nerdy Viking. I'm gonna go with Nerdy Viking. That's just what I'm gonna stick with. Yeah.
No, that's always good to go with. Yeah, I'd have to say, yeah, definitely the frog love and the cosmic fisting were definitely pretty good. And I'd have to say, kind of pretty funny that we decided to go along with throwing the frog into the bag of holding. So that was, I'd have to say, I'm surprised we went along with that. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at nerdy_Viking. I basically post D&D stuff, retweets from all my friends, whatnot, conversations, and pictures of my glacier pacing of painting progress on different stuff. And so, but yeah, nerdy_Viking on Twitter.
Hey, thank you for the host, Power Score. You're awesome. Power Score's a good friend of ours who has his own amazing channel, so you should go give them a follow as well. He also does a lot of stuff with, I just blanked on the name of it, on D&D Waffle Crew. So he's a great dude. You should check him out. And then last but very not least is Shan.
Hey, Channellogic, a big, huge thanks to our DM because it's been my dream to fight a beholder for so long, and I didn't get to help kill it. I mean, I helped kill it, but I didn't
You
get
did
to
help kill it.
I didn't get to do my big I wanted to crit it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Some other day. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under Channellogic. I post giveaways and basically everything from Welcome to the Party. And I'm also in the Saturday game coming up, so don't forget to watch that if you're not watching Castle Mac.
Yeah.
So
we're in
that's it.
competition now. No, it's all love, and you should follow us and watch us all equally as best as you can.
The
watch
raid
both
is
of them
back
at
and
once.
Yeah, just open both.
Yeah, just have them both up. That's exactly right.
You can totally do that. You can totally do that.
Yeah, so a couple of quick things real quick, guys. We have 3 new shows starting. How crazy is that? 3 of them. Starting Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. And so we're super excited. Those are going to be up in the next couple of weeks. I'll have more specific details. You can find them on Twitter at our @WelcomePartyRPG Twitter handle. Got a huge number of bits tonight, which was crazy. Got some new follows. Thank you guys so much. Anything else I need to say before we go out, guys? I miss anything? Oh, I wanted to make a quick DM note. Sadly, for level 13 characters, Beholders, not that much of a challenge. Especially because it turns out they can't actually fly, which is what I thought they could do. And so, GMs, remember, sometimes it'll say hover next to the fly speed, which means they can't actually raise up in the air, which is super bad.
Beholders can't fly?
Absolutely not. They have a fly speed of 20.
Well, they're a
Hover.
dungeon and underground creature
Yeah.
most of the time, so
Yep.
sense.
So just FYI, that happened. But I'm glad you guys loved it. And I always love fighting Beholders because they're so random. And the anti-magic kind of throws people for a loop. So
Yeah.
thank you guys. for enjoying tonight, and thank you everyone who came and watched. Remember to give all these lovely people a follow on Twitter, on Twitch. They are amazing human beings, and I'm gonna miss this game when it's over next week because these guys are awesome.
It's not over. It's never over.
It's never over. And now we're gonna throw it over. We always do a raid to throw the love afterwards, and I think we'll go to our dear friends at the Kitten Hugs, who have raided and hosted us a bunch recently too, and that's really nice of them. So throw back the love to the Kitten Hugs. Boink. Because they love to hug kittens.
Hug those kittens.
Who doesn't love to hug kittens? Alright, I'm gonna do what I always do and give Kim his last thoughts.
Can you not? Because I'm not eloquent.
I'm not eloquent tonight either. Or we could just talk about how we're not eloquent for the next 10 seconds.
I heard my back and I was gonna whine about it.
I don't know what's happening. It's late and I'm tired.
No, tonight was super fun. Like, I've never laughed much, and it was not good for my productivity. Still.
Bye.
See y'all. It was fun.
Bye.